What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. Welcome back to another watch along. We are back on the watch alongs. Me and my brother back from the stadiums, and since we've been on the last watch alongs, I don't think we've gained a point yet. Like, I
Pelly scored a goal.
It's not been great. It really hasn't. And obviously we've got the mainstay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mr.
Like,
John Cooper,
you just did a
Mr. JC, Mr. JC.
We're
We're showing a camera today.
Yeah, I know, nice. Yeah.
Obviously, we're playing FC Mura at home today. The Mura Sexual Fan Club coming down to London today.
Exactly.
Let's have a look at the lineup before we get into it. So the lineup at the moment, well, the lineup tonight is Galini in goal, Doherty right back, Romero and Roden centre back position. I thought you wanted to do a bit of pointing.
Oh yeah, shall I?
Regulon at left back,
yeah.
Deli captain with Skip and Winks in the middle.
It's really weird.
And Brian and Dane Scarlett up front. What are we thinking about the lineup?
I'm happy with Dane. I'm really happy. I really want to see what he's all about tonight. I want to see a good performance and finally we hopefully get to see Scarlett in a team where we're expected to like dominate performance. We're expect like with some decent players behind him, more settled team. So I'm really excited to see what he can do tonight, Dane Scarlett.
Yeah.
17 years of age. It's a big moment for him.
John?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've really wanted to see it for a while, you know. I mean, he's had little bit parts, hasn't he? But can you imagine if he scored today? It'd be brilliant for him.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
I just want to see him show a lot of work rate, because I want to see what that does to the team when, you know, he's in there just a little live wire. And I'm glad Hill's playing as well. I want to see what they can do, you know, together.
Delhi captain tonight?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Delhi captain. Interesting. Yeah. That might bring something out of him.
Do you think that's something, like, do you think he was always going to be captain today if like kind of Kane and Lloris weren't playing, or do you think it's a kind of trying to get reaction off it or something?
Who else would there? Who else could we have given captain to?
On the pitch today, probably no one.
There's
to be honest.
no one else that's that senior, is there?
Ben Davis ain't playing. Let me just see the lineup. I mean, out of them, yeah, there really is no one.
There's no one else you could have given it to. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess it had to be.
Yeah,
Davis.
Actually, Winks is probably the most senior of the rest of them.
Yeah,
isn't he?
true.
That's
I think
quite
Deli made his debut before Winks did, so and I think Deli probably is more senior, I guess, in the team.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
after
no,
Deli, it's
after
Winks, isn't it?
Deli,
After
yeah.
Deli,
Winks.
it's actually Winks, which is quite scary.
And after Winks,
isn't it?
who would it be?
Skip. Maybe Romero. I don't know. Yeah, Skip.
Unbelievable.
That's unreal.
Yeah, but
how we feeling for the game tonight?
I think if it wasn't for Scarlett playing, I honestly wouldn't be that excited. But I'm a bit excited just to see what he can offer. I think
he adds a bit of something. It gives us something to cheer about tonight.
Yeah, it's like something to celebrate, because otherwise it's a no celebrate situation. If we score, it's like you're expected to batter these guys. If you lose, it's like that'll be the biggest embarrassment. So it's like a no win either way. But with Scarlett playing, it adds an element of like, okay, there's something to really be excited about in that lineup to see what you can do.
Do you want to go first or
what?
The predictions?
I reckon it'll be 1-0, and then we're going to bring on Kane or Son, one of them two, and Lucas, and then we're going to score about 3 or 4. I'm going to go 4-0.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-1.
2-1. You think Mura are going to score?
Yeah. I think that a lot of people are completely acting that as this is going to breeze in the park, and it should be, and it definitely should be. But these guys are coming out here to play the games of their lives today, and the Spurs players on the pitch there are probably not even going to be asked, apart from Dane Scarlett and Brian Hill, apart from them and Skip. But the rest of them, I mean, they're putting in no shows in North London derbies. Never mind Mura FC in the Conference League.
So that's a very good point.
So, I'm not too confident about today. And, you saw in the Champions League when a complete nobody like Sheriff Tiraspol, when they put in a performance, you can make an upset. They beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu during the week. Yeah. And, there's probably not too much difference in quality between the two sides.
Well, when you put it like that, I don't know. I still fancy 2-0 for some reason. There's no way I can get out of that now. You made me change my mind. No, I'll stick with the 2-0. Yeah. Because we need a bit of a reaction anyway. I know they're two completely different. The Premier League and the midweek games are totally different, but I do think there'll be a little bit of a reaction as well.
This is a complete lose-lose situation for Tottenham this game today. Because even if we win 9-0, it doesn't make a difference to anything. And
but if we lose it,
and if we lose,
the
you know
weekend,
what I mean? Exactly.
Or draw, and draw would be horrific. So. I want to see Gil as well. I want to see him linking up with Scarlett together. I want to see Lo Celso. I want to see him more involved in the game tonight. I want to see him actually getting shots off, creating things. I don't want to see him on the periphery. I don't want to see him just passing it around, knitting things together. I want to see him doing that, but I want to see him doing more. I want to see him taking some responsibility. And obviously I want to see Dele, I want to see him in the attacking third. And although, even if he scores 2 tonight, Dele, it doesn't make up for what will happen on Sunday, at least it's a start. At least it'll be a start to maybe build something to build on.
Do you think there's going to be enough creativity in this midfield today to break down Mura?
To break down Mura, yeah, hopefully. I wouldn't in a Premier League game. I wouldn't say. Yeah.
I've got another prediction.
I think first of all, I also think it's good that he's resting Ndombele, because it shows to me he's definitely going to play him on Sunday, which is good.
I've got another prediction for you. I want you to predict who do you think the man of the match is going to be out of that lot.
I'm going for Brian.
Gil?
Yeah.
I'm going to go for Reguilon.
Oh, this is left field. I'm going to go for Dele.
Dele.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see at the end. We have to be honest, though, right, at the end. Not just favour.
Reguilon's definitely going to be the best player.
Let's see what the people out there think. We've got 740 people watching at the moment. I want to know your score predictions, and I want to know your man of the match predictions as well. But, John, you said 2-0. Who's your 2 goal scorers tonight?
Dele, I think we'll get
both
one.
Of them?
Not both of them. I don't know. Dele and maybe one from somewhere else in the team.
If we get a penalty, he'll probably take it tonight.
Yeah, he probably will, yeah.
Sim, who's your goal scorers? You said, what did you say? 4-0. So what? Kane hat trick and.
So I reckon Lo Celso will score.
Yeah.
It'll be 1-0, and then we're gonna struggle to really break them down or like put them away. And then Kane's gonna come on. He'll get 2, and then Lucas will get 1 off the bench.
I'm going 2-1. I'm going for Dane Mbappe to get 1, and Brian Hill.
All right.
I think this one, Brian Hill should really shine in this game.
Yeah, I'm looking for again another player who gets me excited as well. So hopefully he can show a bit tonight. He's obviously done some great stuff in the cameo performances in the Premier League of late, and in his start in the Europa Conference, he was okay as well. So I want to see a big performance again from that. Given that he's started from the start, I want to see him, get a goal or an assist tonight.
Stephen Richmond says Skip man of the match tonight. Neil Shafton says, Sim, you're dreaming.
About what?
4-0, I think.
Oh.
Craig Griffith says 2-0 Scarlett. Tony Merrington says 4-0 Del Boyd brace. He's going for Dele to get 2.
Looks like the whole upper tier is closed tonight.
Wow.
Looks like it.
Who's our oldest player today, guys?
Can't see anyone there.
Who's the oldest player?
It was closed the last conference league game as well.
Who's our oldest player today?
Doherty, 28, 29.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Doherty.
Yeah, Doherty's the oldest player. And who's the oldest after that? There's not many...
Golini at 26,
Dele's
maybe?
our most senior player, though, isn't he?
Dele is our most senior player.
Imagine that. Dele, when we first got him, now he's
and Winks our second most senior player.
Yeah, it's frightening.
Yeah. Do you reckon Dele's captain material? I remember Grandpa said pre-season he should give Dele the captaincy.
And now he's got his wish. He's got his wish.
Might be good for him.
But is this a worrying sign to you, the lack of leaders even in our second team? Or does it not matter too much because it is our second team?
I don't think it matters that much, personally.
I think it's always good to have leaders, even in depth. I think it can be important, but it shouldn't matter too much it being our second team. But I think the lack of leaders in our first team is definitely more worrying, and the fact that we can't chop and change them and any leadership does.
Who should our captain be? Are you still happy with Lloris as captain?
Yeah. Yes and no. I mean, I kind of think it's a bit weird having your captain on 1 year left on their contract, but because it's like how much like you, because sometimes their motivation, but whatever, like, is it at the most? But I think I am happy with Lloris as captain. I think he is a leader. I think he is a good leader, to be honest, for the team, and he's been there for so long. I think he's respected as well. So I'm content with him as captain for now. Yeah.
You, John?
In an ideal world, I wouldn't have him captain. I'd have Højbjerg captain.
But you wouldn't have taken it off him this season.
But the thing is, you can't take it off him now because it's disrespectful. You've got to let him see it.
When could you have taken it off him then?
There was one moment when he did the drink driving thing. That was when you could have done it.
You could have done it.
You could have done it, and I actually called for him to be stripped when that happened. But stripped of the captaincy.
What I would say as well, I mean, this is what I think. If you go back 20 years, it does seem to me as though there was a lot more captain material across the whole team, across the whole 11. Now, when you look at these players, they do look a little bit boyish. You know what I mean? They don't seem to have that same level of
freshness and
I mean, like to be able to command everyone around you,
right?
Like, pull everyone up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I don't get that impression with the new generation of players. They seem a little bit more sanitised now.
Out of our current squad, I mean, apart from Hugo Lloris, Højbjerg is like the only other one in the running, is it? He's literally the only one in the squad, isn't it?
He'd make a perfect captain, I think, and it would also give him permission to really lay into other players, whereas he might not be able to do that so much now. Can you imagine him going up to Harry Kane or Lloris? It just wouldn't work, would it? But if he was captain, you'd have a little bit more licence to be vocal with them.
True.
But that clip of him just not running back at all, just strolling back with Ndombele or Højbjerg with Ndombele or whoever it was. I can't remember, for Arsenal's first goal, I think it was. Like I was thinking like you last week, but once I saw that, it just made me think a bit.
About what, Højbjerg?
Yeah, Højbjerg as captain.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to judge in that one game because it was just such a freak show, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you would think like at 0-0.
Yeah.
He would be running at 100
miles
per hour.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you can't really judge Højbjerg because he's like 99.9% of the time he's absolutely flat out. And
yeah, it's true.
And like going to war, isn't he? So
yeah, that's true. Most of the time, I think he definitely needs to skip. I think he looked a lot better early in the season when he was playing the box-to-box role and Skip was next to him and he had a bit more protection, a bit more license to go forward, rather than him being our sitting midfielder. I feel like he can do well in certain games, but he can easily get overrun as well if you don't protect him.
What's going to happen today with Skip and Winks then? I mean, aren't they going to step on each other's toes a little bit?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the thing. Who's
going to play a deeper role?
Winks is going to play on the left-hand side, I'm assuming, and on the left-hand side of the three, and it'll be Skip.
Never want to see him play there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And I mean, I think he's still more suited to being on the left than Skip is. So I'm assuming Skip's going to be the deepest one, adding a bit of protection. Winks probably given a bit more license to get on the ball and go forward. But let's see if he actually uses that license, because he's been way too. His tendency to go backwards and sideways and not actually progress the ball, and I want to, he needs to do that tonight with the opposition. No excuse to play the safe ball.
Yeah,
wasn't he third in the league for progressive passes though?
He was back then. He was good then, and he actually wasn't bad. He was in the Spurs team, was in the England squad. He wasn't bad then. Yeah. Since then, he's been terrible. I reckon he wouldn't be in the third in the league for progressive passes now. Definitely not.
Come out anyway.
The teams are out on the pitch doing the lineup. Adam William Cahill, big up Adam. He's he's got a super chat here saying Nuno better play 4-2-3-1 with Dele in a 10. Do you reckon that's what it is today, Sim?
I want to see Dele getting forward a bit. So yeah, I think so. I can't imagine.
Or do you think it's 4-3-3 with Dele just playing a bit deeper, but with the license to go more forward?
I can't imagine he's going to ask Dele to do too much defending today. I'm going to assume it's 4-2-3-1. It might be 4-3-3, but Dele, even in a 4-3-3, I'm imagining Dele's going to get a lot of license to go forward. So I think he'll probably out of possession, he'll probably ask to be going a bit further back in a free. But I reckon in possession, I reckon in possession he'll be behind the striker in attacking midfield position. I reckon.
Brand new member Craig Griffiths, welcome to the We Are Tottenham family. Great to have you around. Kickoff is a few minutes away. John's going 2-0. I'm going 2-1. Sim is going 4-0. I want to know your score predictions in the comment section below. Crack open your beers. I mean,
big up Eva Man.
Big up who?
Eva Man.
All the players that we used to do the drinking game with are all gone.
Yeah,
come on, let's get the drinking game. Come on, I know. We need to create a new one, don't we?
Hydra with the super chat saying favourite Spurs player past and present.
Favourite Spurs player past and present.
Quickly, past and present.
Gaza, and go on.
I need to think. Present.
I can't think.
It's hard.
I can't think under pressure. You do yours.
Past Ginola, present Son.
Past Robbie Keane, present. I would have said Kane before the summer. I'm going to go Kane still. Kane.
Gaza and Mura.
Gaza and Mura.
Oh, couldn't you know you put someone under pressure?
I say Keane and Kane.
Keenan and Kane.
Keenan and Kane.
Keenan and Kane.
All right, thanks, Hydra. That was a good super chat there. All right, let's go. Kickoff is about underway.
Here we go, Dane
Scarlett.
Dane Bappe.
He is who I'm most excited to see today.
Arise, Sir Dane.
Arise, Sir Dane Scarlett, and alongside Brian Hill as well. So
he does, right? He's 17.
We'll see some good attacking talent today on show.
Oh,
my bad.
That's better. Oh, I hear a bit of "Come on, you Spurs."
Yeah,
so some people,
through the speakers probably.
No, I didn't say capacity. I thought I was going to say.
No, they usually say it after the game, don't they?
Yeah, there's not a lot of people there at all. Bloody hell!
Oh my goodness, that must be
oh
the
my
lowest
words!
Ever.
Wow.
Oh my! There's barely. Oh
Kicked
my
off.
word! That can't be 20,000.
No,
I saw someone on Twitter say last night they're expecting around 10,000, and I thought
10.
I don't know I don't know if he was right.
I was about to say that looks about 10 to be honest.
Yeah.
They're Mura fans. That looks about 200. The Mura fans. Yeah, look at that tiny section on the left. That's Mura fans.
That doesn't look more than 20.
True. Looks like less than 100. Spurs, oh my word, this is a shocking attendance.
And you heard... John,
I mean, we're here, we can't complain, but like, I don't really...
John, you heard that for the Aston Villa game this weekend, they're offering all members and all season ticket holders to purchase 5 tickets each.
What do you mean?
If you're a member and if you're a season ticket holder, they've emailed them all saying you're allowed to purchase up to 5 extra tickets if you want.
Right, okay.
And that's unheard of for a league game. Unheard of for a league game.
Worrying.
Come on, Scarlett. Nice first touch.
Come on, Sim, the core commentary.
Sim is back.
Do you know, it's hard to take your place, Sim.
Yeah?
People say John out brings Sim back.
John out. Don't let them get you down. They're just jealous. Here's Roden.
I might drink out of a glass today.
Oh, fancy.
Who wants a glass?
Yeah, if there's more glasses going, why not? There's 2 glasses. You want a glass?
Not our mugs, which they've got so much mould in it.
Yeah, we're getting mouldy. Oh, these ones.
Why are you letting our secrets out?
You want one?
No, I'm good. Hill, a nice little.
Here we go. Regulon.
Spreads it out wide.
I couldn't get there. Oh, is he? I thought he pulled up for a second. I was getting worried.
Why is Regulon playing?
Tonight? Great question. Is Davis on the bench?
Do you reckon Ben Davis plays on the weekend?
Imagine. Well, I was saying this the other day. Regulon You know, there's a cycle with Reguilon and Davis. Usually, anyway. Is Davis on the bench? He's not on the he's not on the bench, so he must be injured.
Reckon he picked up a knock or something?
Yeah, he must be injured.
All right, here's Harry Winks. What's he gonna do? Forward pass to Brian Hill. That's a bad touch from Brian Hill.
Oh, it's fallen to
He's
Celso.
finished. Hello, Dane.
Oh,
Dele! There we go.
Dele nearly
Penalty.
scores. Oh,
Penalty. It's a penalty. Penalty to Tottenham.
yeah, and Dele's gonna get it.
I don't know why Dele didn't just put it in though. He kind of did a flick over the keeper, won the foul.
Can I change my prediction?
It's a penalty.
I think Simeon's going to get closest today.
It's a penalty to Spurs straight away. Dele Alli in the box, flicks it over the keeper. The keeper brings him down. There's no VAR, I'm assuming.
That all came from that.
Oh, shocking!
Hill. What a player!
Lo Celso, Scarlett. That was tackled by Scarlett. Was tackled. And
What was Dele trying?
No, he dinked it over the keeper there.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Look, watch. Oh, no. Actually.
Oh, I tell you what, he misses
did.
the ball completely. Dele. He does get fouled though. He does get fouled, but I don't know what he's trying here.
Like he did on the,
He tried something fancy.
Dele Alli penalty, we said.
He tried something completely fancy though, Dele. So I'm guessing Dele took it in the Premier League. So I'm guessing Dele's going to take it
He's given the eyes to
in the
left.
Europa League.
He's given the eyes
Dele
to
Alli,
Yay!
goal! Lovely finish into the
Come on,
corner.
Del.
Dele Alli put Spurs 1-0 up inside 4 minutes.
bottom left.
And he kind of did an apology then like that. Maybe saying sorry for Sunday.
I hope he is.
I don't know. You don't usually see players do that when they've just scored a goal.
Yeah, why did he do that?
He better be apologising for Sunday.
Like, sorry about
the awful
Sunday.
Oh, really?
Maybe, I don't know what else. I remember Sonny did that when
Or do you think
he
maybe
injured.
he's doing that because it wasn't a penalty?
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice penalty into the corner, bottom left. The Mura keeper gets close to it, but can't quite react quick enough. And it's 1-0 Spurs.
How are you,
3
Spurs?
minutes. What a start.
The glory nights are back. How are you, Spurs? 4 minutes.
Dele Alli. Here we go.
Ah, you said it, John. You called it straight away. 4 minutes in.
What did he call?
I said
Dele's
2-0,
gonna
Dele
score.
will score a penalty.
Did he score a penalty? He called
Well,
the
you didn't
penalty.
say he was going to score a penalty.
He said it'd be on penalties. Offside.
On penalties?
He'd be on penalties if we get one.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, here's Harry Winks. Trying to put the ball forward.
That all started with the
Here's
Winks forward
Reguilon.
pass as well, didn't it?
It's true,
That
it did.
move.
Winks now.
Winks
To
is
Skip. Oh,
controlling this
Skip
game.
moving forward as well, and Winks out wide.
Winks is controlling this game.
Sim, has Winks earned his place?
I think he's earned a start. You know, not only has he earned a start, I actually think he's earned a place in the England squad after this.
Reguilon.
Go on, Reguilon. Oh, what a ball. Man of the match quality. Oh, Lo Celso, a nice flick. And it's going to be a free kick. He got clattered in there from Lo Celso. I want to know, it was a nice ball from Reguilon, who I said would be man of the match.
They look rubbish, though, don't they?
They look horrific.
Really bad.
Look at that. Oh, it's so easily done.
This team won their league last year. How poor must their league be?
The Slovenian league, how poor must that be? It's not hard to imagine, is it?
I don't know.
Reguilon.
Have you been there?
No.
Been to any games there?
No. I mean, we played Maribor a few years back, but
Yeah, bad them. Here's Dele. Trying
Brilliant.
to dribble out of trouble, and he finds Winks, and he's looking forward. He plays it to Romero in space on the halfway line. He's going to keep that in. Not many options, though, so he cuts back inside. Though I read the Athletic article.
yeah, I saw that. I didn't get to read it.
I read it about Nuno today.
What's it saying?
And there was there was one exit I want to maybe talk about. Where is it? I'm trying to get the article up. They were talking about, you know, the players' reaction so far to Nuno, and he's already under a lot of pressure with the players and whatever. And he said, where is it? Why can't I find it? We try to get it up. Here we
We've
are.
seen a lot of ball early doors here. First 6
Yeah,
minutes.
nice
at
play by
Tottenham Stadium.
Roden.
It's interesting watching Skip and Winks together, the difference in what they do in terms of creating an angle for
What
themselves.
are you noticing?
Skip tends to work harder to create an angle for himself and command the ball a little bit more, whereas Winks tends to point a lot more at other players. And tell
Oh,
them
a lovely touch by Scarlett.
Dane.
Out wide to Dele. He's got Gil in support on the left. He cuts inside. He passes it into Scarlett in the box. Scarlett turns and there's no foul. He slips, Scarlett. Nice touch, but he slips at the crucial moment and can't make most of the chance. Oh, but here's Lo Celso in the box. Lo Celso's wrong side defender. Gio Lo Celso! It's 2-0 to Spurs. Giovanni Lo Celso. Brilliant finish over the keeper. And it's 2-0 on the left-hand side. He made lovely touch by Gio. Blasts it into the top corner. Spurs are running riot after not even 8 minutes gone.
Well, so I think I'm definitely wrong in my prediction. I have to
I was wrong as well.
I think you're probably a bit too low as well.
I said 4, but I said Spurs will be 1-0 up until we'll be on Kane, but that's wrong.
Great finish by Gio.
Lovely finish by
James
Gio.
says, who scored the first? It was a Dele Alli penalty, and Giovanni Lo Celso has just put us 2-0 up.
Yeah, his winks, ball over the top. Lovely touch here by Gio.
Winks again.
Touch on the left-hand side. And what a touch and finish by Lo Celso. Look at that. Breezes past the centre-back, and wow, into the top corner. Lovely finish.
That was like Ryan Giggs' finish, do you remember, against Arsenal in the
FA Cup. Right to the roof of the net, into the far corner.
Mm.
Brilliant finish by Giovanni Lo Celso. Spurs are ready to 2-0 up.
Go you Spurs.
Bring on Villa.
Winks is playing well.
Did you tell him? It should be.
So, all right. So, good start to this game. Was this Lo Celso's last game before he goes back to international break? And
before he gets injured,
and then we can't see him again for another 3 weeks or whatever. Another player who's has to take an opportunity tonight to impress. But this is was just about to get the Athletic article up before that goal went in, and I've got it here. It's what the paragraph says is there was some confusion after the game on Sunday from some of the players as to what exactly Nuno was asking them to do. According to one dressing room source, they said nobody is quite sure what is what. It's unclear how we are playing, and there is no patterns of play.
It's very worrying.
That's one, apparently, as one source in the dressing room, according to the Athletic.
Who are these sources that keep coming out in the dressing room?
How much can you really take from this?
I don't know. They're very reliable.
Very reliable.
They're a very reliable publication, the Athletic. Usually they have very, very good sources. They usually get information quite early, and they're pretty good with their knowledge, usually at the Athletic. So when they say something, I'm not saying it's always true. They do get things wrong, but it's usually quite reliable. So I don't know. If they were confident in this knowledge enough to print it, I kind of would think it's true.
I'm just reading it again. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
There are no patterns of play. What they're saying is correct, though, isn't it? You can see that on the pitch.
There aren't many patterns of play. Again, as I said, I remember with Stell, after the Chelsea game, whenever we create chances, or whenever one said Galini's being pressured, it's back to Rodon, and he's going to play outplay. Oh, Dele's kept that in, is he? No, it's not. It's going to outplay. Whenever we create chances in this team, it's not due to us on the ball passing and moving and opening up space, or having any patterns of play or ways of dragging teams down. We only seem to create chances on the transition when we've caught them high up the pitch and we're able to catch them off guard and then create openings that way. We don't seem to create. Once a team gets into a settled
block.
Yeah. That's it.
It's hard to beat teams in blocks anyway.
Correct, but it's hard to beat them. But you should be able, when the team's in block, have a system in place so you can try and open up space and create chances. That's what the best teams do. We don't seem to ever create chances.
There's no plan. There's no plan to go forward apart from if we're on the transition, basically.
Yeah, unless we're at our peak fitness and we're able to catch them, either they're one of their defenders or one of their midfielders off guard, and we have to make a tackle, and then in transition we make a chance. We don't seem to be able to create chances any other way.
Just quickly. Charles. That could have been a goal.
There's a header there from number 18.
That was a good chance.
Oh bloody hell, I'm not going to be able to
try pronouncing that, Sim. Come on.
We've got a super chat here from Dr. Pillow saying, hello again, been a while, 2-0 already.
Dr. Pillowcase. Some of the names are great, aren't they?
But is that worrying when you read things like that coming from, or do you think it might come from like a disgruntled player who's maybe not in the team, who's not happy?
It could just be a load of made up.
Could be making it up
as well, couldn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I find it hard to believe they'll just make something up. The Athletic.
The Athletic, every time something's going wrong with Tottenham, we hear like sources from inside the dressing room, sources from inside.
They usually do pounce very, very eagerly on stuff like that when Tottenham aren't doing well. It's true. Doesn't mean it's not true, though. We did end up sacking Mourinho, you know what I mean? Well, I remember they were saying bad things about Poch just before he got sacked. Like the players don't fancy him anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to know what's true and what's
this
not.
all start. I mean, this has been going on even during the end of the Poch era.
Yeah, I know.
During the Champions League run, we were dropping in the league like a stone. It came as a direct result of losing Dembele. You know, he was the tempo setter in the team. When you take him out, it's like taking the engine out.
Doherty on the right hand side. Here's Lo Celso.
And there's still a hangover now.
Skip. Lo Celso. Nice ball from Spurs. Dele on the edge of the box. Into Lo Celso. On the edge of the box. His Hill. Forced out wide. But he keeps possession well. Reguilon now. Back to Skip. Skip. Sprays the ball out wide to Doherty. Not the best ball. It's going to go out of play, is it? Yeah, it's going to...
Who played that?
Skip. Wasn't the best ball by Ollie Skip.
Well, Winks is showing up, Skippy, tonight.
He is.
13 minutes gone here. 2-0 to Spurs.
Romero. Nice ball to Skip. Could have turned there, Skip, but he decided to play it back to Doherty. Romero. Clips out wide to Reguilon.
10,000 fans there a treat.
What football this is from Spurs. Brian Hill to Reguilon. Winks points backwards, but Reguilon goes forwards, and his Hill linking up well with Reguilon on the left-hand side. Can't quite make it through. And here come Mura.
Carl Patrick Vineyard in the comments saying, "I'm at the game. Come on, you Spurs."
Oh, you're watching,
I love that. Watching the watch along from the game. I love that.
That's commitment.
Big up, Carl Patrick Vineyard.
So he's at the game watching us watch the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a new level, I think.
Simon Hay says, "Who scored the goals, please?" It was Dele Alli with a penalty, and it was
Giovanni Lo Celso.
Giovanni Los Anderton. That's what Brian calls him.
Dakash Parisha says, "Notice me." He said, "Notice me," Dakash Parisha.
What's that mean?
He wants you to notice him on the chat, I think. Is Lo Celso.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's a joke. He just said no, he won't notice me because probably we're not replying to his message or something.
We'll reply to him then.
Oh, God.
Why so serious?
Yeah, we understand.
I don't know, I'm just confused.
His Hill to Dele.
Paddy McMillan.
Oh, Romero flicks it in back to Dele. Can't get there.
Big up to Paddy for the super chat.
Roden now. His Hill. On the left-hand side, can he find a pass? Brian Hill, he's got Dele in support. He's got Reguilon there. Reguilon, Dele makes a run, back to Hill. His Winks. Tottenham playing fast, passing football. His Skip into Lo Celso. Fakes to pass, and he goes out wide. His Doherty. Back to Romero. It's easy at the moment for Tottenham, just playing it around. His Winks, back to Romero. Roden.
Comfortable, isn't it?
Very comfortable. Reguilon. I mean, that's what 2 goals in 7 minutes will do for you. Just only saying that, here's Sturm for Mura. A nice tackle from Doherty. It's a foul and a free kick to Mura. And apparently the Mura keeper got booked for the penalty.
Leighton Evelyn says, "Dead game." 2-0 up after 15 minutes. I've never been this kind of like
relaxed.
Still relaxed and like dejected, like 2-0.
Yeah, I know. Fed up.
Finish the game already.
Flick on header.
Mura.
Oh, left-hand side. Nice challenge that is from Romero. And it's a goal kick as well.
Top quality.
That's what we need, Christian. Nice tackle.
Which boots has he got on today?
Romero.
Has he got the fluorescent green ones on?
Why? Does he play better in certain boots?
No, he has different boots, doesn't he?
Oh, does he?
Yeah. No, he's got... yeah, they are.
I'm assuming all players have like 20 pairs of boots.
Yeah.
That 80% possession to Spurs so far.
And here's Reguilon.
What's this game going to end up possession-wise by full time?
Yeah, something similar.
74.
74.
Yeah.
Oh, Dele, his turn and pass is blocked, but it's going to fall to Romero. Out wide now, here's Doherty. Lo Celso, can he turn? He goes back to Skip. Winks now. Nice football from Spurs. Out wide to Reguilon. Dele's in space and centre. He decides to go on the outside. Is Gil. He's in space on the left-hand side. He goes on the outside, back in. Reguilon. Pass it inside to Dele. Is Reguilon following in? He goes out wide to Gil, and Gil loses it. And here come Mura with a long ball over the top, and Rodin's going to clear that. Gil hasn't quite taken to this game just yet, after 17 minutes.
I think he's been all right.
Hasn't quite maybe beaten players as freely as he had been in other games, potentially. Romero now.
All good now?
Winks
to Dele.
Winks is setting the pace of the game.
Exactly. Winks has been the standout performer today. Now it's Brian Gil.
Again, see, tackled. Winks to Skip.
Brian Gil ain't making a good case for my man of the match so far.
Doherty. Romero, he's going to be caught.
Oh,
he's been pushed. That's a
tough.
foul. It's a foul. Big, definite foul on Romero. Free kick to Spurs. Rodin now. Romero out wide to, I think, Winks says that.
Skip.
That was Lo Celso, actually.
Where? On
That
the
was Lo Celso, yeah. Here's Romero. Clips it nicely out wide to Reguilon
He
again.
likes those little dinked passes,
He does.
doesn't he?
He does. He's good at them. Here's Winks. Looking for a pass. Finds Skip. Forward to Dele. He's got Scarlett on the run. Can't really find him. But here's Lo Celso. He clips it looking for Scarlett and it's headed out to the Mura. It's one back by Doherty. Here's Scarlett to Dele. He's got Lo Celso in sport. Looking for Lo Celso.
He's falling over,
He
Scarlett,
fell over
isn't he?
again. He needs to change his
Again.
boots. He needs to change his boots.
It's like Bambi.
Reguilon to Gil. Dele and Scarlett in the box. He plays it short to Lo Celso. Reguilon now. Lo Celso, can he turn? He turns inside. Here's Dele. Looking for movement. Out wide to Doherty. He's got Scarlett in there. Is he going to swing it in? He decides for a crossfield pass to Reguilon, who can take it on his chest. He passes it inside to Lo Celso, who can turn. Lovely. No, that's not a foul. I thought it was a foul.
They keep slipping over, didn't they?
He flicked the ball past the Mura player, but he then... I thought he got upended, but referee said play on. Oh, Scarlett chasing down the defender, forcing him back. Here's the goalkeeper now, Obradovic.
Hold on.
Gornic. Inside to Kraniknic. Giving it my best go here.
How many countries have you beat? Oh,
hello. Oh, here we go. This is number 11, Kus. A Kaus, apparently. Kaus to Horvat.
Would you say you've been to most countries in Europe?
Me?
With the football?
With the football?
No,
not most countries in Europe, no.
No, not a chance.
Been to quite a few, but not most. How many European countries are there?
About 44.
Yeah, I haven't been to nowhere near that. Probably been to like, I don't know, 12, 15, 13, 14, 15 maybe.
Nah.
Not that many?
I think I've been to that many. I think you've been to you've been behind.
No, with Spurs.
Yeah, or just in general.
Yeah, no, not 15. Probably like 10 probably.
You missing it? A bit of a European.
I definitely missed the European away day. Oh, yeah.
I want to try to go to one of these, like Slovenia.
They were the best European away days. So the best, yeah. Nothing like a European away day.
Yeah, especially those Champions League ones.
Oh, take me back. I've only been to one Europa League away day, I think. I've only been to one. It was Ghent. Haven't been to any other Europa League European
to be honest,
away.
I think I've only been to one Europa League.
No, Fiorentina.
Oh, Fiorentina.
That was Europa League.
I went twice,
Lyon.
actually.
You went to Lyon?
I went to Lyon as well. Yeah, I went to Fiorentina twice, actually.
Yeah.
Fiorentina twice, Lyon, Ghent. That was it, I think, in the Europa League. In Champions League, everywhere. All the Champions League games I pretty much went to. I only missed like one or two of them.
What are the big grounds we haven't been to yet? Maybe PSG?
I went to PSG, but not for Spurs.
Yeah, you went there for PSG Lyon. What about what other ones have we not been to for Spurs?
By the way, nothing's going on in this game yet.
Yeah, don't worry.
We'll definitely commentate.
We've been to the Allianz, we've been to Bernabeu. Half of us have been to the new camp.
I never went to the San Siro actually.
San Siro you haven't been to. I've been.
I've been to the San Siro.
And that's about to get reconstructed apparently.
Yeah. What else is there? In Italy, we went to Juventus.
Yeah.
Went to Turin. Barca we've been. Madrid we've been. Atletico went there for the
Champions
final.
League final, yeah.
What's the fiercest atmosphere you've seen? Didn't you say?
What, away from home?
Yeah.
Maybe that Cyprus one was good atmosphere, wasn't it, when we went to Cyprus?
Cyprus one was decent. You went to Red Star, but it was
cross comes
supposed to be
in,
worse than it
Chiellini's
was, wasn't it?
It was a lot worse than everyone made out to be. I mean, like
not as worse.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah, it wasn't
atmosphere-wise. Like for the first 10 minutes, it was good.
No,
for the first. But apparently, the Red Star fans at that time were doing like a protest. They didn't feel their
Red
ground.
Star Belgrade.
Yeah,
that can be hairy in
yeah.
In
But
Serbia.
I went there and it was fine.
It wasn't. I went to watch a game between Zagreb versus Split, and that was they had to have the it was in Split and they had the Zagreb fans over in the corner, furthest away from the home fans, and they had military all around the pitch holding interlocked, and the atmosphere there was absolutely just people were fireworks, flares.
You know where was pretty good atmosphere where we went was Olympiacos, wasn't it? That was really good atmosphere.
Olympiacos
that was probably the best one.
Dortmund's good.
Dortmund's
always good.
But that sounds nuts with the police and the army.
The whole way around the pitch, they're all interlocked. Like
that's mad.
What side were you on?
I was on the Split, the home fans. Yeah,
they win.
It was 1-1. That was probably like the politically correct, score.
Result.
Yeah. Yeah, there were people just stood on the roof as well, watching it. Chance for Mura here.
There's that penalty. They're going. No, he's saying get up. There's no VAR, so whatever the referee says goes. So that looked like a dangerous moment, though.
And obviously, the atmosphere in the Amsterdam arena in the first half from those Ajax fans was nuts.
Yeah, that was also.
Do you remember them at half time?
Yeah,
that was amazing with the Bob Marley music. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry at all, mate.
There's a good YouTube video I saw where they were showing it in a pub in Amsterdam. And they were
Spurs fans?
In the Ajax game, during the Ajax game.
Spurs fans or Ajax
No,
fans?
it's Ajax fans. And they're all cheering and standing on tables and everything. And then a girl gets the result on her phone just slightly before everyone else does. And she's like, should I tell anyone? And then suddenly 10 seconds later, silence.
Days.
Yeah.
Apparently the referee is Israeli tonight.
Oh, really? A lot of people in the comments talking that Delhi is being very wasteful today and keeps losing the ball.
Well, they're all being wasteful up there, to be honest. His winks still not much happened pretty much since when up.
This is like playing a game of FIFA on like the easiest setting, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what it looks like to the eye.
And sometimes you like your gameplay can suffer when it's too easy for you, when you're playing someone too easy.
Yeah.
Sapient A says, Ben, judging by the anger on your face at the Arsenal game, they should have sent you in the changing room after the game to give it to the players. Probably not wrong. "25 minutes gone here, 2-0 to Tottenham." Exciting stuff here.
Nice challenge. Come on, Scarlett. Here's Del.
Tricks and flicks.
Dele on the left-hand side. Can he... Nutmeg.
Brilliant.
Nutmeg on the left-hand side. Can he find a pass? Dele cuts inside again. He got tackled in the end. Should have made the pass. And here come Mura, and Spurs easily retrieve possession again.
Oh dear, oh dear. Look, Ben.
Sims had a mare.
Can't take you anywhere.
Sims had a mare.
You froth too much. Shouldn't have frothed that much.
It's very quiet here in the studio today.
Yes. Mura, isn't it?
We're going to have to talk about you two having fights and your kids again, aren't we? So.
Yeah, Sim and his cooking.
Me and my cooking.
What was the last thing you cooked, Sim?
Last thing I cooked a stir fry.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just get it in the
Just
wok.
Getting in the wok.
Did you get it in the wash?
Get it in that wok.
Chicken was raw before I cooked it, and then I cooked it.
That's normally what happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Bit of soy sauce on that?
I used a katsu sauce. I got a little
Do you?
katsu
Okay.
sauce I got. Bought separately.
You didn't make your own sauce?
Didn't make my own sauce.
Wait.
I'm not that.
Oh, Regulon.
Come on. Come forward now.
Hell.
AS says Simmer's definitely a pot noodle kind of guy.
I haven't had a pot noodle in a long time, actually. I missed that. I missed my pot noodles.
So can he turn?
Oh, he's on the box, shot on his right foot.
Here comes Del.
Deli though, looking for who's that? Romero? No, who is it? Doherty forward. No, Regulon that is. Gil there. Regulon still in the box. Brian Gil goes on the outside, cross, and it's blocked. And he wins it back, Gil.
Go on, Paddy.
Paddy McMillick says, get a flake to go with that pint, mate.
Get a flake.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Because it looks like an ice cream.
Ah.
Or it did anyway. Mine looked more like an ice cream before.
Celtic 1 down to Leverkusen. Oh, Regulon was getting ready for the cross. Sides against it, looking for the passing by to Deli
very ambitious.
couldn't get there on the end of it, and it's now 28 minutes gone. Nothing's really happened for a good 20 minutes now since we scored, pretty much. And
it's game over after 7 minutes.
that's it. Yeah, it's like they've taken their foot off the gas after 7 minutes, pretty much. Not really learning too much.
Oh,
nice play by Skip, and here's Gil. He's got the Salsa to his right. He's got Scarlett there. It's a poor ball by Gil, and it's given away.
Gil really hasn't been that good today, has he?
No, he's been a bit off it. Here come Mura. Scarlett's closing him down, and they're coming forward now, and it's back to the keeper. Now here come Mura.
Sam G says, what are you
Marushko.
drinking, boys? What are you drinking, John?
Oh,
San Miguel.
San Miguel's. What's Sim drinking?
what? How'd you do? Tiski.
Which is, of course, where's that from?
Poland. Polish
Well done.
beer.
Pam Nelwyn's got a comment for you, John. She says, John, are you keeping these reprobates in order? Who scored?
Yeah.
I'm late this afternoon.
Yes, I am. And I appreciate all your comments on the last stream I did with Brian. Excellent value you were, Pam. And yes, Deli scored and Lo Celso scored. Deli scored a penalty. Lo Celso scored a goal reminiscent of the Ryan Giggs goal against...
A nice ball by Lo Celso. Here's Scarlett.
David Beckham against Arsenal in the FA Cup in 99, was it, guys?
Here is Scarlett. I mean, the finish wise.
The finish, not the run.
I'd say not the run.
Minus the run.
Minus the good bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Doherty in the box, away by the defender. Here's Winks. Plays it forward to Regulon. Lines up a shot.
He's gonna have a
25 yards out from Regulon over the bar.
Good
I
effort,
think
though.
Winks has only done forward passes today.
Yeah, look at that.
It's because he's not been pressurised at all.
We're worried if he plays too well,
all.
he might be tempted to play him on Sunday.
Yeah.
This team is absolutely dreadful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they are pretty bad.
They're terrible, this team, yeah. They're shocking. We're playing in not even first gear, I would say.
Yeah.
I
not
actually
the
don't
first
know.
like,
I don't
couldn't
think,
think of a
I don't
worse
think
team.
we've played a worse team than this.
No.
in
you
Europe
know
in my
when
time.
you
I can't
Maybe
think
a
of a worse
North Assist
team.
Famagusta or someone like that.
it's like, you know when you're like your car's off, but you just take it off the handbrake and it's just like rolling forward. That's like about the pace we're going at. in
It's
this
like
game.
first gear, and it's still easy.
Not even.
6 yard
We're
box.
neutral,
Big
I
up
think,
6 yard
still.
box says send the lager across.
Ah.
6 yard box wants some beer.
West Ham are 1-0 up. Declan Rice again.
Shame.
That can go in your wok.
Well, a bit of Rice.
All right, here comes Skippy.
Skip.
Oh, bad ball.
Giving it away.
Oh,
He
but
makes a tackle. Nice.
That was a foul, wasn't it?
No, he gets the ball. And he
Driving
goes forward.
forward.
Oh, go on,
Skip.
Skippy. Here's Scarlett. Lays it back to Lo Celso. Can he find a teammate? He's got Winks inside to him. Winks
Cool, look at
gets
Winks
forward.
driving.
Here's Regulon. He's got Gil in support. He goes on the outside. He's got Winks there. Winks is on the left-hand side. Don't see him there too often. Is Regulon to Skip. And he back.
There we go.
Sorry,
That's
not
the
skip
Winks
to
we know and
Winks. I
love.
mean, Winks and to Lo Celso. Nice dribble from Lo
know him not
Celso
so
inside. Gil, Winks, Reguilon. Looking for a support. Inside to Skip. I don't know if that was on
gonna get
purpose.
there.
It's
Dele,
Dele
have a
to
shot,
Scarlett
Dele.
spot. Dele with a shot. Good save from the
Oh.
keeper. Doherty's there on the follow-up. Can he cross it in? Falls it
It's
to...
a poor ball, Doherty.
No
Come
one,
on, that could have
Doherty.
found Dele.
Couldn't find Dele. His Romero. Winks. Does well to manoeuvre it to Skip after a poor ball from Romero. His Romero. Rodon. Out wide to Reguilon.
Vitesse are beating Rennes 1-0.
Oh, he nearly tried to get wiped out there, Reguilon, from the number 17. His Lo Celso cuts inside. Into Gil. Scarlett retrieves possession. His Reguilon. Lo Celso, nice ball to Dele. We're not reaching him, though. It's going to fall to Reguilon, who back to Rodon, who's under pressure, but inside to Romero. And Spurs have a comfortable possession again. Here's Skip. Dele, back to Winks. Can he find a
Ben
pass?
showing the art of the perfect head.
Not really. Still got a bit of a head on it.
Reguilon looking for Scarlett. Winks with a challenge. It's coming forward now for Mura, and they play it back to the left back, Sturm. And he goes past Lo Celso, and he plays it inside. Romero's there to challenge, aggressive as always. And Lo Celso, all his passes intercepted. And here's Horvat out wide to Sturm.
Apparently fans are kicking off at the West Ham game.
And it's gone out for a corner to Mura. What do you mean?
Apparently there's fights inside the stadium at West Ham.
Between
With the fans.
between other
Between the
fans.
two fans.
Who are they playing?
Rapid Vienna.
Oh, Rapid Vienna, known for having nasty fans, aren't they?
I think so. Most of the teams around there are.
Yeah, that's what BBC is saying. Oh, one sec. BBC is saying people, fans are hurling stuff at each other.
Well, Romero's injured.
Is he?
Ever been hit with something in the stands, guys?
No, but I remember once we went to this Millwall game. Spurs
Oh,
played
my
Millwall,
days.
and we were caught in the Millwall escort by accident. We parked up, and we just went our usual route, and we ended up with all the Millwall fans, some
surrounded
So you
by
just had to
police.
pretend.
In
Huh?
a police escort.
So you're just pretending not
to be
Spurs.
Spurs.
Is that
No,
how
yeah, we had to pretend not to be Spurs.
You have to pretend to be Millwall.
Yeah, and then people, someone nearly someone was throwing bottles, and it nearly hit my grandpa, but he just missed
It
him.
did hit him. It brushed off his shoulder.
It brushed off his shoulder.
What, because
yeah.
they figured you weren't Millwall fans?
They were not to us. They were just throwing it into the crowd.
Oh, really?
And then just nearly, yeah.
Oh, God.
Because there was a Millwall, there was Millwall fans, doing shepherding to the away end, and the police was all around them.
Right.
And we just turned the corner and ended up in the middle of it.
Yeah, we literally just turned the corner somewhere in the middle of it, out of nowhere. We're like,
Very
what?
good,
And
policing.
I didn't know what to do, so I go behind me, and all the policemen were there,
Yeah, we tried to turn back, and they wouldn't let us turn back.
So you had to morph into a Millwall
Yeah.
fan.
I went up to the
Like
police.
to-
John, I went up to the policeman. I whispered in his ear, saying, "We're Spurs fans. What should we do?" And he goes, "Stay quiet."
You better stay quiet.
He literally said that. He's like, just
Yeah.
it'll all be over
Otherwise
soon.
you're-
It'll all be over soon.
Your life depends on it.
God, that was bad.
Yeah, I've never seen White Hart.
Did you have to do that thing like from Shaun of the Dead where they have to pretend to be zombies?
Yeah,
you know, to
literally.
like blend in.
Pretty much.
The policeman was like, here, just take this flat cap, all right? And just, you'll blend in. Here's some shards of glass you have to chuck. Winks being fouled. Free kick to Spurs. We are drifting to half time at the moment. Must say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to start talking about your wok in a minute, aren't we?
I don't cook too much in it. What was the
not
last
much
thing
to
you
talk
cooked,
about.
John? Do you cook often?
Do you know what? I like cooking steaks.
Steaks. I cooked
Yeah.
a steak the other night as well, actually.
How'd you like your steak, John?
Medium rare.
Yeah, good man.
But I don't.
Good man.
I just like cooking it with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And just I have garlic butter.
Yeah, garlic butter.
Do you? Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
it simple.
Don't tell my mum, but yeah.
Garlic butter. Yeah.
Garlic butter's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Melt it on.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Ooh, super chat.
Lo Celso.
Dwarka Vamshi. Let's just wait to this attack.
1 sec. Skip on the right hand side. Can we create a chance? He's got the Doherty on the overlap. Here's Doherty. He crosses it
terrible.
in. Not the best ball, but Dele's going to reach it, and it's saved from the keeper quite easily.
Dwarka says Mura was bankrupt a few years ago because of corrupt leaders. They got relegated to the last division and came top 3 seasons ago. Their average salary is $2,000 a month.
Wow.
A month?
No, that's crazy for a footballer. Well, yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Most Premier League players get that in like an hour,
our kids probably get more than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. $2,000 a month for sure. Scarlett's definitely got more than that.
Not Scarlett. I mean, like people even like Harvey White and Divine.
Oh, they're way more than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're probably on. Yeah. They're probably on like $10,000 a week, aren't they? At least.
No, I wouldn't say not someone like White. I don't think he's on $10,000 a week.
You don't think?
No.
I reckon White's on about like 5 or something.
Yeah.
Maybe someone in the comments can find out.
Apparently, this team have been bankrupt twice in recent history.
Bloody hell.
Mad how they came back and won the league, though.
Fair play to them. A bit like Spurs. We went down and won it back to back. Not going bankrupt though. Not going bankrupt though.
Yeah, he keeps saying that.
Skip. Oh, he's in the ball. Skip!
Oh,
He's striking it
baby.
just wide. Nice effort from Ollie. Skip. Nice driving run. Nearly finding the far corner. Right smile. He's like, let's skip out a shot. Goes
Driving forwards, no one closing him down.
Oh, just wide. Nice effort. Someone says Phil says this is dull.
Yes, this is dull.
How can we spruce it up a little bit?
We need Dane Scarlett to get more involved in this game.
Yeah,
Scarlett has again been anonymous, unfortunately, I must say. He's trying to get involved in the build-up, but whenever he does like a pass or something, it doesn't come off. It's not the build-up play is not great. A lot of empty seats.
Harvey White earns $2,000 a week.
$2,000 a week.
2,000. It's not much, is it?
No, I thought it would be. I thought it wouldn't even be 5.
Who's that? What about Scarlett?
You got to ask Amzo.
Go on, Amzo.
Phil says keeps talking steak recipes.
How many different ways can you cook a steak?
Well, there's medium, medium rare.
I was talking about steaks. You heard about, Salt Bay?
No. Yeah.
So the guy does a salt like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Regulon doing something.
Yeah. Regulon went there the other day. So he's opened a restaurant in London.
Yeah.
You know how much a steak costs there?
£650.
No.
£630
for one steak.
You get him cooking it in front of you, no?
Yeah.
That's what he had, wasn't it? And then Regulon got the salt and did.
Yeah. 630 quid.
Yes, that's not worth it, is it?
For what? For a steak? Oh, not much. Yeah, bloody hell.
Not even for a player like Regulon, is it? Why would he need to spend that much?
Oh, he can do it. He earns that back in an hour. Nice skip. His Romero. Doherty goes back to Collini. Put him in a bit of trouble,
he still
but
looks crap in this game.
He's
against the worst opposition he's ever going to face.
He hasn't looked great, has he? He hasn't looked great.
To be honest, I don't think anyone's looking that great, are they?
No one is, but Doherty's particularly looking bad.
Yeah.
He's the only one that looks bad, I'd say, Doherty.
He's again having...
Scarlett looks anonymous.
Yeah.
But how can Doherty look terrible against this lot?
Regulon now, looking for the ball forward. He drives. He's got Hill in support. His nice play by Scarlett.
Go on, Dane.
Get on the end of it. He can't take it past the other player. Does a lovely dummy to get past one, but can't get on the end of the dummy, unfortunately, to really get on goal. But here's Dele inside the box. Can Regulon get there? Dele's there. He's got it back.
Come on, play.
But he's forced backwards, and he's got Doherty in support. There's Doherty. He's got Lo Celso there. His skip. He's back to Doherty. Lo Celso can turn, slipped, and he drives, but he's lost the ball. Lo Celso.
Why is everyone slipping in this game?
Yeah, I don't know. It's rain. I don't know.
Amzo said Scarlett earns £145 a week. But
£145?
He's not sure if that's true.
What?
Well, he is 17.
That can't be right.
He is 17.
So?
Do
you not think Rooney was on a little bit more when he was that age?
Do you have a professional contract at 17?
course you can.
No, but does he?
Well, this is what Google says.
He must do. He must have a professional.
Why?
It says he's on £145 a week.
That can't be right.
He's 17.
So?
He's Gil. I don't think he has a professional contract yet.
Yeah, a few outlets are saying the same thing.
Brian Gil, his shot is away.
7.5.
And also when
grand a year.
when Rooney was 17, he was just breaking through at Everton, so it wouldn't be
When he was 17?
Yeah.
No way, man.
He was 16.
No, when he was
He
there.
had 2 seasons at Everton, 16 and 17, and then at 18 he moved to United.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He probably got a new contract once he broke into the first team at 16.
probably, yeah. But that's different to Scarlett, isn't it?
Yeah, much different. I mean, what wages was he on when he was 18 and he moved to United?
This is like asking how much was Rooney on before he scored that goal against Arsenal.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
probably is around the same.
The frightening thing about Rooney is when he was 16, he was the best player in the team.
Yeah.
That is frightening.
Best player in the England team, let alone
16
let
as
alone
well.
the Everton team. He
Yeah.
was the best player in the England team.
And I reckon if he was 15, he'd still be the best player.
Probably.
At 15. That's what's scary.
But also, at that age, he was still a unit, you know what I mean?
He had that like work rate, that engine that he was
Not
still
just
like,
work
and
rate,
he-
the
and he-
build, though.
And he could like
The
beat,
build.
and he could beat any any of the other players up if he wanted to, couldn't he?
Oh,
Such a
Skip
tough
looking
guy.
for a challenge, and it's away.
So tough.
Carl
at that age.
Romero's, Rodon's there with the challenge. How's that? Oh, it's offside. Offside against Mura. Free kick to Tottenham.
Yeah, little bulldog, wasn't he? Daniel Field, how you doing, mate?
William Webster rates your trim.
Who?
William Webster.
I rate your trim. I haven't had it cut though.
Rates your hairstyle.
You know, some days you get a good hair day. Do you ever get that?
Not really.
Like that, you just go. "Not
Someone
really."
said £145 is below minimum wage.
Levy! It's not below the minimum wage for a 17-year-old,
No.
I don't think.
What's Levy on per hour?
Oh, he gets 7 million a year, I think, Levy,
For what?
being our chairman.
I know that.
How's his trim?
Hey.
Nearly at half time now, 44 minutes, and literally since
Not
after
much
7
to
minutes,
commentate on,
nothing has
is there?
happened, has it?
Doherty, and it's gone for a throw.
Do you know what, guys? Ironically, Winks has actually been the best of a bad
He has,
bunch, hasn't
actually. He has.
Um,
He seems the
not-
only one trying.
Not that, not that he's been pressurised on the
No,
ball
Skip
one
is trying.
bit.
No, I know. Yeah.
I think Skip's been all right today.
No, he
A
has.
few loose passes, but
No, but I just actually think Winks has, done well.
yeah.
The commentators are mentioning about how quiet it is in the stadium right now. Very, very quiet.
Anyone we know that's there?
Yes, Alex
Oh, yeah,
Samuels.
Alex.
or
Oh,
Alex
Alex, yeah.
Kyriakou?
Alex.
Well, hopefully Alex calls into the fan show afterwards.
Galini, Hill there. Lovely touch by Hill.
By Hill.
1 minute added on, and
Driving
we
forward
come
on
and
the
you get the
left-hand
third
side,
goal. Hill's on the left-hand side, can't beat his man. He goes on the outside, and he loses it. But he's won it back. Here's Deli.
Delhi won that back.
Lo Celso on the edge of the box. He goes out wide to Doherty. Can Spurs fashion one more chance for the half?
This is going to be a crap.
Doherty in
gonna lose
the
it.
inside.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
lost
penalty.
it.
Lo Celso turns. He looked shaped to shoot, couldn't shoot, but he's got Hill. He's got Reguilon. He wants a foul there, Hill. Reguilon goes on the outside. Can he get a cross in? He's still got Scarlett inside. Reguilon's there. Looks to find Scarlett, and it's away. 20 seconds left. Rodon and Romero. Rodon can deal with that. Yeah, there's Rodon. Does well. And plays out wide to Reguilon. Spurs got players forward here. Reguilon, 10 seconds left. Lo Celso. Gil.
5, 4,
Gil plays it back. That should be it.
2, 1.
And that's it. It's it's half time.
I wish.
To Tottenham. Wasn't easy first half for Spurs. Opening 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes of the game. Spurs in a commanding position at the first half against
literally
Mura.
nothing has happened since then, has it?
Yeah, it's been easy, hasn't it? Really easy. They've been terrible. They're not offering anything, Mura, really. And they can't keep possession. I think defensively they're only really holding on because I think there's just a lack of movement. I feel at the top end, we're not passing and moving too much. We're making it a bit easy for them, but it feels like we got 2 goals in 7 minutes, and now we're just sitting back and taking it easy, taking our foot off the gas.
It's just cruise control, isn't it? So it's so cruise control that it's almost a little bit
too easy.
Monotonous.
Got a super chat here from Basing HD saying, how can Scarlett perform when there's no service or creativity behind him? We're playing a League One side and look shite. Nuno isn't the man for Spurs. John, what would you say to that?
2-0 up in the first 10 minutes, and you're just naturally going to slip into cruise control at that point. And I still think as though it's been a decent performance. I can't actually remember them doing anything.
They haven't done a thing
in our half.
Yeah, but they have been pretty shocking.
They are the worst. Yeah, probably the worst team I've seen. So there's still more goals to come. Scarlett's fallen over a couple of times. He keeps slipping over like Bambi on ice. I don't know why. Needs some new boots. But I would quite like to see him come back a little bit more, just to try and work hard to sort of get the ball. Command the ball. Scarlett. A little bit like Wayne Rooney used to do. He used to kind of, if he went missing in a game, he used to go back and like drag it off the midfielders, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'd like to see him do a little bit more of that.
Darren JD says, Ben looks like he's about to drive to the stadium and end Levy. Well, I just got a full tank yesterday, so you never know.
Did you?
You never know.
Did that feel good when you got that?
It felt so good.
Did it?
Oh my God. My car was parked outside my house for 2 days with no petrol.
Wow. Let's get those petrol stories coming in. Let's get those petrol super chats.
And I only had to queue up for 10 minutes as well.
I went to 5 petrol stations on Friday.
Yeah.
And they had to, a lot of them were either empty or really long queues. I ended up queuing for about half an hour.
And how much you put in?
I thought I'm not going through it. I'm going full tank.
If anyone is queuing up that long and only putting in like 20 quid in.
No, I bet you there are people that queue up that long and just stick a fiver in.
M. Sanford with the super chat, but no comments. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, but I saw someone at the petrol station last night filling up 2 jerry cans.
Yeah.
And his car.
And his car, yeah. Sam's got a story about that, haven't you, mate?
There's a video. I saw a video my friend sent to me of. I'm actually not sure if it's in the UK or not, but it's one of these trucks which have like those storage spaces at the back. Like, let me show you.
Okay.
Like, so just so you know, for reference, like one of these like trucks here, which are like storage spaces. He's like filling up. You see that?
What, petrol?
Yeah, he's like filling up. You can see that. And he drives off, and it's like flying everywhere.
Jesus,
a madman.
He's filling up. He's putting petrol in the back of his van.
Look, like one of those vans there. Like,
oh dear.
What, he's just filling up the trunk?
Yeah,
kind
look.
of thing. What a nutcase.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if I can show everyone or whatever. Don't know how I do it.
Tommy Manolo says, boys, I coined the name Coops.
No, you didn't.
What?
No, you
Tony Manolo.
That's been my nickname since I've been about 10 years old. So.
Yeah, maybe he invented it. Do you know Tommy Manolo?
Actually, I was Coop.
He was the first person that called
you. Maybe it was him. Maybe he's a
I was actually Coop for a long time, and then it kind of morphed into Coops.
Yeah, but maybe
I've got some friends that don't even know my name's John.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they only know me as Coops.
Wait, but do you know a Tommy from when you were 10?
Yeah, Tommy Cooper.
No, Tommy Cooper.
Yeah. Do you remember Tommy Cooper? Bit old for you guys.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, comedian.
But you didn't know a Tommy when you were 10.
Yeah, I've got a friend called Tom. He's my best friend. Yeah. Is that you, Tom?
There we go. It's him. There we go.
We've got another super chat from Snazzy. And he's been a member for 13 months, people.
13 months. Can we get
big up.
Everyone, big up to Snazzy. He says, when will you add the Brian Hill emote here? I'll add them soon, don't you worry. I'll add them soon.
He wants one. He's dying for one.
And Pravan Prabhu has sent this quite a few times, but he says, Ben, don't you think Tanguy and Lo Celso should start to have command in the midfield? I mean, maybe, but not today. Not today. I don't think we need it today. Let Tanguy sit out this one.
Get him involved for Sunday.
And hopefully he can actually do something for 90 minutes on the weekend.
Exactly.
What's Pam saying?
I'm happy that he's rested a few of these big names.
If everyone fills up their tanks, there will not be any petrol for others.
But everyone,
Good point.
but everyone has to fill up their tanks. When it's
I think she
empty.
means when everyone goes there with their jerry cans and.
Oh,
what
if that's
you
true,
serve me
then
and
yeah.
stuff like
If
that.
that's true, then yeah.
My dad's got a Tesla. He just bought a Tesla.
So it's
Oh
best
no,
time.
she's not. She's.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about everyone filling their tanks to the top.
No, but
she's
everyone
having
does
got us.
Yeah.
Well, I need petrol, so I went to get petrol. Like, what's
My
the-
dad's driving past, giving it the old Queen's
Hey.
wave. Like, yeah.
Bojack Levy says top 3 movies.
Top 3 movies. Now we're talking. Now this is a proper stream, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you like?
No, my favourite.
Yeah, your top 3 movies.
Third, Porky's.
Porky's.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, if you haven't seen Porky's, you need to
I
watch
haven't
that
seen
movie.
Porky's. Maybe I'm telling.
Second
Porky's.
is Weird Science,
What's that?
where they make a girl on their computer. It's from the
No,
80s.
Weird Science.
And number
Haven't
1,
seen
Back
it.
to the Future.
Back to the Future. Okay, classic.
I'm an 80s boy.
Number 3, Those Glory Days.
Go on.
Green Street. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Oh, those are the good old days.
Weird Science.
Those are the good old days.
You haven't seen Weird Science?
You haven't seen Weird Science, Tim?
Never seen it.
Whew.
You're
What a,
older
mo-
than me, I thought you
what a
would.
movie.
I've seen it.
No, I never seen it.
Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before all the plastic surgery.
Wow.
Yeah,
Alright.
John naming films nobody knows.
So
yeah.
Zach says, so basically John is still in teen perv mode.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
It's Phil
I
says
never left.
It's the 80s American Pies. Phil says.
Adam William Cahill says, my man, Back to the Future is the GOAT.
It is the GOAT.
a great movie,
close.
Back to the
Nothing
Future.
comes close to Back to the Future.
But you don't like me. I remember you saying you don't like watching movies nowadays.
Yeah, that's an old movie though.
Yeah, I'm saying back in the day. So
I
you
still
haven't-
watch that.
Yeah, but you haven't watched new movie like other movies.
No, not really. Not so
Bojack
much.
Levy says, Shawshank Redemption.
That's obviously a great
Yeah,
movie.
great movie, but not my favourite.
Rish in Chicago says, Porky's is a classic.
There we go.
My
There's
top
people that know here.
3.
There's people that know their shizzle.
What are my top
John
3?
loves Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. My top 3.
Oh, Darren.
I like number 3. I would go The Dark Knight. It's my
These your favourite, yeah?
Yeah, favourite.
Okay.
Number 2, The Prestige.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
No.
Hugh Jackman.
No.
And,
That's your second favourite movie of all time.
I really enjoy it. And number 1 would be 7. I really like 7.
That's your favourite movie of all
Yeah.
time.
Favourite
7.
film.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
I didn't like Seven.
Well, you have a bad taste in movies.
There's there's definitely better Brad Pitt movies than Seven.
7's a brilliant movie.
Fight Club.
Yeah,
Fight
Club's
a good
better
movie.
than
I like
Seven.
Fight Club. I prefer 7.
Fight Club's good. In my 2 top
Good.
films is definitely Shawshank and Blow. I love those 2 films.
Yeah,
Shawshank's great.
No,
Blow's-
no one's seen Blow. Blow's so good.
Blow's
Blow's
amazing.
good.
I love
Is it?
No one, it's
I haven't seen
underrated.
it.
It's so underrated.
Ah, what a film, Blow.
Shawshank's a great movie, though. I have to say, it's a brilliant movie.
Oh, yeah, I won't deny it's a great movie.
Do you know what's similar to Shawshank that not many people have
What?
seen? Midnight Express.
Oh, what a film. That's a great
That
film.
is a class, and it's one of those where it's not quite on the same level of budget, but Midnight Express, man,
Very good
that
film.
is.
Is that-
All right,
gets you going
guys,
as well.
all right. I want everyone to put in the chat Spurs-related films, like a film with
Those
Spurs-related.
glory days.
No. I mean, like play on words. Like we did with the Curries.
Okay.
Spurs films, like
If Spurs were a movie, what would we be?
yeah, Spurs were a movie. What
If
would it be
Spurs
called?
were a movie
what would it
right
be
now
called?
in the
Spurs
Premier League.
movies, exactly. I want to know what everyone's Spurs names are.
Okay.
Get them in the chat. I want to know people. I want to know what people got to say.
2012.
We'd probably, yeah, this is well.
Gone in 90 minutes.
God, in 19 minutes.
Very good.
Someone says Dumb and Dumber.
Very good, very good. Let's offer them a prize, guys. If they, our
Saving,
favourite one wins
Saving
a prize.
Private Kane.
Yeah.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane, very good. Here we go. They're all coming in.
Yeah, Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Brian, I
The
suppose.
Spurs Shank Redemption. Mr. Bean, just like that.
Come on.
Tottenham Endgame.
Tottenham Endgame, yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day's good actually. That's actually very
Groundhog
good.
Day.
Very
Bend it
good.
like Bale. Yeah. Mura the Explorer.
Is that a movie though?
Oh
Dora the Explorer.
Die Hard is a good one.
The Winx Express. The Lost Boys.
That's good.
The Last.
Oh, do you know
Summer
what?
of
The Lost
Berghain.
Boys is a great movie.
The Last Year.
like
The
The
Last
Lost
Year
Boys
Die.
is brilliant. That's actually my top 10. Lost Boys. Yeah. Yeah. Lost Boys is in my top 10.
Super bad.
Superbad's good. Yeah.
Yeah, super bad. When Harry Met Sonny.
How to move a guy in 10 games.
Brilliant. How to Lose a Manager in 10 Games. When Harry Met Sonny is a good one.
That's good, actually. That's quite nice. Harry Met Sonny.
Finding Nuno.
Excellent. What was that? Finding Nuno.
So-
That is genius. Whoever
Sun
said
City
that,
is
that's
good.
genius. Finding Nuno. Fair play. Fair play.
The Lack of Hunger Games. Brokeback Mourinho.
The Lack of Hunger Games is
Yeah,
good.
that's a funny one. I like The Lack of Hunger Games.
Happy Gilmora.
One for John. Very good.
There's something about Harry Winks.
Probably just 10 Things I Hate About You is probably a good one.
10 things I hate about you. 7 days in Croatia.
One Night in Zagreb. The No Fight Club.
Brilliant.
No Fight Club. No Fight Club. I love that.
11 Angry Men.
Who Framed
Dirty
Roberto?
Harry.
I like that one. Liar, Liar, with just a picture of Daniel Lee's face.
Who Framed Roberto Soldado?
Last Tanganga in Paris.
The Gills Have Eyes.
Yeah, the Hills Have Eyes. Life of it's like
Hangover. Desperado.
White Heart Pain 2.
Suicide Squad.
Great creativity here, guys.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm
This is
enjoying
actually
this.
better creativity than we saw in the whole first half.
School of Flop.
Brian Davis is Fiddler on the Yacht. School of Flop, yeah.
Or the School of Mock.
11 Angry Men.
50 Shades of Delhi. To Live and Let Die.
Yeah, Live and Let Die. That's a good one. Someone said Porky's featuring Ndombele.
If you haven't watched Porky's, go and watch that. That is an absolute treat.
And no runnings. That's a funny one.
The what?
No runnings. They're cool runnings.
What about this one? Sonny, I Shrunk the Yids.
Oh boy, that is.
I think that's the
genius,
winner
sir.
so far. Sonny, I Shrunk the Yids. Oh, that's brilliant.
Excellent.
Yeah, I Shrunk the Years. That's brilliant. The
The
pursuit,
Delhi Wears Prada.
the pursuit of trophiness.
Doggity Doolittle.
Oh, there's some good ones.
Spurs,
Who said that? Who
actually.
said Sonny I Shrunk the Years? That's a good one.
Can't see it now.
Who framed Harry Kane?
Usual Suspects.
The Usual Suspects, yeah.
All right. Second half is about to get underway now.
Siege.
That was definitely some good
That
half-time
was good.
fun
All
there.
right, I enjoyed that.
Oh,
The bottling squad, some people are saying.
let's just keep that going.
Keep it going for the whole game.
Yeah.
All right, we've got 1,800 people watching us at the moment. Only 400 likes. Let's get those likes up and smash that subscribe button while you're there as well. Deli Ali has it in the centre spot. Let's go. Come on.
All right, second half about to get underway.
And we've kicked off. Come on, you Spurs. Let's see some more goals in this half.
What?
It should be 11 men, no cup.
11 men, no cup, yeah. All right. Hill now, no, doesn't find him. Goes all the way to the keeper.
Harry Kane and the prisoner of Tottenham.
Harry Kane in the empty trophy chamber of secrets. No, the empty trophy cabinet of secrets are doing funny. Guardians of the Galini. Nah. Kill Bill Nicholson. That's so terrible.
That's not terrible.
The Kill Bill. Kill Bill Nicholson. No, come on. It's terrible.
Horrible bosses, that's good.
Horrible bastards.
No Kane, no game.
Someone says 7.
Oh, no. Okay. We're not 7th, though, are we?
Nah, I'll take 7th right now.
Yeah.
All right.
The revenge of the Ids.
If only.
All right, Doherty to looking for Scarlett. It's fine, Doherty again. Can he help? Someone help him. Oh, he's giving it away, man.
He even gave it away passing
backwards.
backwards.
Oh, it's a yellow card for Winks.
How often do you give the ball away?
Oh no, it's not a yellow
backwards?
card. That was a definite foul. I thought it was definitely yellow. Foul by Horvath.
Super chat here from Snazzy again. Absolutely insane the numbers you guys are averaging now. Privileged to have been along for the ride. Big ups, boys, and come on you Spurs. Big ups, Snazzy.
Big up to you,
for being
Snazzy.
along the ride, man. It's great to have you all here with us.
Where are you from, Snazzy?
Where are you from, Snazzy?
Let us know where you're super chatting from.
Only Fools and Levy. To kill a mockingbird.
Very good. Very good. I'm liking the creativity.
Yeah, I like it.
Impressed.
Someone said
Very impressive.
13 years a slave.
13. It's
Okay.
much more than 13.
Because of 13 years to join a trophy.
The
The
unspendables.
unspendables.
The
That's a good one.
unspendables. Yeah, I like that. Dirty Sanchez. Alistair Goldfinger. All right. Galini looking for some sort of movement. Everyone's just trudging around. No one really cares.
Octopuses.
Yeah.
Lord of the Winks.
Lord. There we go. Mura. Oh, nice challenge by Romero. Lo Celso can't get there, but here's Doherty now. Oh, he
He's turning
turns.
himself into trouble.
Skippy
Goes
the
back to
Kangaroo.
Mura.
That was the song we had for him when he was our number 52. But welcome to James Richardson, brand new member to Gold. Big up yourself and welcome to the family. And here come Mura.
Oh,
Balls into box for Mura.
oh, they're turning. Challenged by Skip, and there's
Oh,
Hill.
well played, Hill.
He can
Well
dribble out
played,
trouble,
Hill.
can he? He
Unlucky.
kind of loses. Oh, he's still got it. And it's a throw into Spurs. Singing in the pain.
The usual suspects. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. One flew over Eric Dyer's head.
The hunt for points in October. All right, Winks goes forward. Lovely ball by Winks, and Deli's in space on the left hand. Is he going to keep it in? Yeah, he keeps it in. Oh, he didn't keep.
What?
Yeah, what? Did he just walk that
He,
out of play?
he could have kept that in, Deli. That was lazy. He could have kept that in. Free Nuno.
What were your movies again, Ben?
I only said 2. I said Shawshank and Blow.
What was the other one?
I'm trying to think. Not too sure, to be honest.
Kane spotting. No passion, no passion, oh Christ. It's funny.
Oh yeah,
Arnie Anderson says, John Cooper, you missed
Oh,
my first and
I know.
only super chat last
No, do you know-
weekend.
can I just
Favourite
say?
Everson memories.
Yeah, can I just say?
Favourite
Watch along on Yeah, there's not
memories.
There's a few super chats that slipped through the net, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, but it was my first few times doing the watch along on my own. I was
Dele to Reguilon. Is he going to keep it in? He does keep it in, but Scarlett can't get there.
And I actually watched this. I watched the stream back, and I actually took screenshots of all the people that did super chats.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and actually at half time in the next watch along, I read yours out on.
Oh, Skippy!
Lovely from Skip. Here's Scarlett. Lo Celso now. Can we? I can't do anything.
But let me answer his question because he's super chatted.
Favourite Everson moments.
My favourite Everson moment is the goal that took us through to the final of the Wellington Cup.
That lob
against Wimbledon.
Yeah,
that's my favourite Everson moment.
I don't have too many, to be honest. A bit before my time, Everson.
I mean, Stefan Everson
was quality. Actually,
wasn't I right in saying Stefan Everson was the one that crossed the ball in for Alan Nilsson?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was.
No, but Everson was a quality player. Actually, he'd definitely get in our side now.
He pretty much won us the cup that year. Then
yeah,
us to the semi-final,
he was
he's
great.
The one that crossed the ball
here we go.
as well.
Oh, break.
Here's Gil to Dele. That's a poor ball by Dele back to Gil, and he can't get under control. And here comes Mura, and Doherty can clear.
God, if this team had a bit more quality about them, they would have been able to do something.
I liked Everson. I thought he was a really good striker, actually.
Cross in, blocked by
like him more than Chris Armstrong?
I liked Armstrong as well for the first season. He was superb. He's probably the fastest player we've ever had, Armstrong.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Faster than Kyle Walker?
I remember they did a thing in, I don't know if you ever used to read 442.
Not religiously.
Armstrong actually had his 100-meter time was 10.5 seconds. Which you think about, that is almost good enough to.
That's mad.
Yeah, insane 100-meter time.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my days! Mura are back in this game. Mura are back in this game. 2-1. Unbelievable!
What is going on here?
What a goal!
Look at the fans.
What the hell just happened?
What's going on?
Bloody hell!
Wow.
My prediction doesn't look too bad now.
No, it's looking good at the moment.
Dane Scarlett hits it
out of nowhere.
Oh, what a goal! A volley from
the
edge of the D.
He just didn't know how to celebrate this guy. That's a brilliant
number
finish.
11. Oh my word!
That's a superb finish.
What
you
a volley!
Just clap your hands to that. That's a brilliant goal.
I tell you what, Tottenham started this off very sloppily.
What do I always say about keeping someone on the edge of the area? I'll say every watch.
Oh, what a volley that is! Right into the corner. Number 11. That is Koos. And all of a sudden,
Nuno's looking a bit nervous now.
I mean, to be honest, Nuno has looked very on edge for a while now. Probably since the international break. He's looked like completely like...
He looked a bit embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
That was a world-class finish.
It was, but Spurs got to buck up their ideas. We risk getting really embarrassed in this game by not getting the win. Bloody hell.
What did that come from? A corner? What was it?
Corner, here we go. Oh, they crossed it in, and Gil
well cut out by
Celso with a good.
His
Winks. That was Winks.
His Doherty.
Well, yeah, but not by. It's not that he's had a great game, is it? It's just he's had a good game. It's just the best.
Goes forward looking for Scarlett. Here's Lo Celso, picks it up, cuts inside, looks for Scarlett, can't find him, and here come Mura. Oh my God, this is. We've not been good at all today. Let's be honest.
Groundhog Day.
We were good for 7 minutes.
Yeah, for 7 minutes, yeah. But ever since we went 2-0 up, we've done nothing.
Well played, Skip.
But Skip's done well. Here's Dele.
Oh.
The Suicide Squad. That's what we are, isn't it?
The Bottle Job Squad, that's what we are. Craig Murdoch says, John Cooper cannot keep a clean sheet, bench him.
It's true. You're right, Craig.
I swear, since me and Sim handed over the watch-alongs to you, what the hell has happened?
Here we go.
You've got more influence.
Oh, here we go. Mura coming forward. On the right-hand side. Cuts inside, can he?
How the hell have they scored?
Falls back. Nice tackle from Dele, but he loses it.
Great tackle.
And he loses it again, but Winks into Dele now.
Come on, Dele.
Show some...
So much...
He's looking for Scarlett. Mission implode someone's.
The life of moon boots.
Mamma mia,
how's
here
Marcelo
we go
these days? I haven't spoken to him.
I haven't seen him for a while.
Marcelo, if you're out there, mate, I miss you.
Yeah, big up Marcelo.
I think he's waiting to come on because his whole thing is about.
Yeah, but he's a big advocate of Nuno out at the moment.
Oh, is
so
he? Okay.
maybe that's why.
Someone says not fast or furious.
Very good. Yeah.
Romero and Juliet. No, that's got to be a better one than that. Romero and someone.
Here's Reguilon. Doherty back to Romero. Oh, this controls it. It's Galini. Here's we've got some players stripped off.
Please tell me
Kane,
not.
Son, and Lucas apparently all stripped off.
There's no need for
There's
all
no
that.
need. We're gonna win this game anyway.
So that means that means Dane Scarlett's going to come off. What's the point?
He will.
I was about to say before that I wanted to see Dane Scarlett play 90 minutes today.
There you go.
There's
Kane,
no
Son, and
need to
Lucas
bring
all
Kane
coming on.
There's no need.
M. Sanford says Mura was perfect for Nuno to try a new formation.
Well, I must say, just not inspiring stuff today again. Even when we were winning, it wasn't. We are still winning, but even when it was 2-0, it wasn't the most inspiring stuff. Here's Lo Celso. He's got Doherty on his right. Doherty crosses it in and away. Here's Reguilon on the left-hand side. He has a shot and it's deflected over.
There's no need to panic so early in the game and bring these guys on.
What's
This
he
is the
saying?
annoying thing. You want him to do something like this when you're losing a game in the Premier League, and he's doing it now when you don't need to take anyone off, isn't it?
He wants us to seal the game because there's only one goal in it. You know, one lucky deflection and it's 2-2. You know what I mean? He wants to kill the game.
Silly.
He doesn't want to risk only one goal in it.
Go and read that out.
Well, let me just wait for this corner. Giovanni Lo
Outswinging.
Celso.
Doherty's there, but it's over the bar.
B-Sing HD says Nuno is out of his depth and will relegate us.
Oh, good chance, Doherty. You should have got over that.
Tanguy unchained.
Yeah, Arnie Anderson said Everson was truly the next big thing. Ollie just joined a better team. He was basically an in-back sub for his whole career. Everson was the Spurs offence for a few years and even got us a trophy.
Yep.
Here
Call it
comes
attack,
Mura.
though, please, Arnie, not offence.
Oh, good play from Mura, and there's Rodin to clear.
Yeah, I liked Everson. I really did. Yeah.
And Amzo says...
Here we go, Lucas
shame about
Kane.
Everson's injury at Spurs. I loved his goal versus Man United in '99.
Scarlett off. No, it doesn't last an hour.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. Not a great performance, but it's a shame he couldn't at least get the 90 to try and get a chance. Here's Kane, though.
When Harry met City.
Dele off, is he? Dele off.
Oh, no.
Give the captaincy to...
He's not happy with
not
Dele,
happy, is he?
and Dele's not happy either.
But he hates getting subbed off, doesn't he? He hates it. He's giving it to
He
Kane.
thinks he's Ronaldo and Messi levels, that's why.
No, I don't think it's to keep him for Sunday.
Look, it's hurting him. Just coming off against Mura.
And Gil.
That's my man of the match out the window.
Yeah, that's my man of match out. Who do you go for? Man of the
Reguilon.
match? Yeah, and that's out as well.
He can score.
Yeah, he could
Nah, I
do.
think Winks or Skip is probably man of the match today, no?
Have to give it to Winks, I
What's
guess.
the bet Mora scores?
What did I say? There's going to be one goal in it between them, and then Mura, Kane, and Son are going to come on, and we'll win 4. It's a 4-0 though. Didn't say 4-1.
You said we would be winning 1-0.
Well, okay, but by 1 goal.
I'm the only one that predicted we to concede today. Mora gets it out.
Oh,
and here
here's
comes
Son.
Sonny.
I
Oh.
can't get there. If Son or Kane pull up now, I swear I'm going to be furious.
Mora got injured in the last Conference League game.
He did. Here's Kane. Lays off for Lo Celso and straight
Come
to
on, Sonny.
Sonny. Sonny's on the break. On the left-hand side. Straight away, Spurs are in
Come
on,
on, Sonny
their
boy.
back four. Son cuts it to Kane. Kane's in the box. Harry Kane. Good save from the keeper.
No
Great
penalty.
save, actually.
Keeper gets there just for Kane, and Kane might have injured him even. And straight away, a bit of quality added to the pitch, and you see a difference.
Keeper's up now.
There's Sonny on the left-hand side. Kane following in. Nice play by Kane in between two players, but
Yeah,
can't
nice
quite
effort.
get it before the keeper. And it's a free kick to Mura. Foul by Skip. Yellow card, is it? No, not getting a yellow card out. Yeah, yellow card for Skip.
I like his fight though.
Goes diving in. Oh, is that a yellow card? That's unlucky.
He actually got the
He got-
ball,
he
and
got
then
the
his
ball,
momentum
but-
took him forward, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I
Follow
think
through
that's-
with the studs into his ankles.
I think he was unlucky there.
Half an hour to go. Are we going to throw this away?
Probably.
No, Tottenham. Bloody hell.
Are these lot? Have they played better against us than Marine did?
These lot, it's hard to say yes, honestly. Maybe a bit. Marine hit the bar from like a 30-yard
first
shot,
half,
I
didn't
remember.
they? Wasn't it 0-0 at half time?
No, it wasn't 0-0 at half time.
Didn't we get all our goals in the second half?
No, we didn't. We got a few in the first half.
I think wasn't it like 2-0 at
Can't
half
remember.
time? Or
Yeah, I
something?
think it was 2-0.
2 or 3.
You seeing any improvement from the Mourinho time era, John?
What, here, in this game?
Just in general, since Mourinho's left.
Well, some performances, yeah.
There's only been one game where we've done it.
But we haven't really improved since the tail end of Poch either, remember?
No, we haven't.
Do you remember, like, we were absolutely bombing in the league in the last few months
We were.
with
It's
Poch.
true.
Dropped like a stone.
Oh, here we go. Nice football from Spurs. Here's Kane. Son's on the left-hand side. He's got Lucas in support. It's 3-on-3. Harry Kane. Here's Son. He's got Kane in support. Son goes looking for Kane. It's a poor ball from Sonny. Can't find Kane. But Spurs win it back. Skip. Lucas. Doherty. Here's Winks. Lo Celso. Rodon. Here's Lucas. Can he turn on it? He goes for Kane, who
Oh,
can't get
Kane.
there. Just behind him.
See, Kane just ruined his... He could have got an assist there.
Poor ball.
He just...
Yeah, Clive Allen says the pass was slightly behind him. It's a shame. Could have been a good ball, but just behind him. Here comes so Mura now. I think now we've got the big guns on. If we don't go on and absolutely score 2 or 3 more. So poor.
They've actually come a lot more into the second half.
Yeah, they have.
Mura.
Without really doing much except for the goal. Here comes Skoflek. Now on the left-hand side, he's going to cross it in and blocked
Poor
by
cross.
Romero. And can he clear it, Romero? He can. Only as far as... Nope, can't get it to Lucas, but it falls back to him. And he looks towards Harry Kane. And it's going to go to Rodon, who comes forward. Here, come on, Rodon.
Finds...
Oh, my
dear, he's
word, he's
given
giving
it
it
away in a dangerous
away.
place there, but we've got
This
back
is
in numbers.
such toilet football, seriously.
If this was Premier League, we'd probably be getting spanked.
Oh,
by
yeah,
now.
big time.
We'd probably be 3-0 down by
yeah,
now.
of course. If we play anything like this on Sunday,
Yeah.
we're getting a hiding.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Son's thinking, like, why the hell did I sign that contract?
Oh, slipped.
I don't know. I think he's just pretty settled, isn't he?
Yeah, but why?
I don't know why, but I just get the impression he is.
I get that impression too, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
I think he just enjoys having all his friends around him and having a laugh, doesn't he?
Yeah, but did you not see the sensational documentary? Surely his dad is pushing him to strive for better.
I think he loves London.
Maybe we can get his dad in, can we?
Oh, yeah, I would love to. Well, they probably make us do like kick-ups before.
Everyone does kick-up. Anyone that does a bad performance, he do 24 hours of kick-ups.
Kane goes quickly, and his Son. Oh, unlucky from Kane.
You'll like this one,
Keeper
John.
gets there just ahead of Son.
Sarav Patak says, Lucas Moura being praised by Rivaldo was the best thing I read this morning. I am a Moura sexual.
There we go.
Rivaldo. Do you praise him?
Well done. Who said that?
I've lost
Sarav.
Yeah,
Sarav.
Someone.
Sarav, you know your onions, mate. You know your onions.
Romero. Oh, nice little nutmeg by Romero. But there's still no support.
There's a lot of Rivaldo in Moura's game, isn't there?
You reckon?
Yeah.
Lo Celso. Here's Sonny on the left-hand side. Support him.
Slightly tongue-in-cheek when I
Support him. He goes on the outside, Sonny. He crossed it. Keeper's got there.
I thought you were talking about how they got a similar style of play. I didn't think you were talking about quality-wise.
I just think he's just... I love it. I love the guy. Oh, going through us easily here.
Reguilon gets a challenge in, and there's Doherty.
Doherty comes in.
And winks quickly to Lo Celso. Come on, Spurs. Just kill the game already. Kane. Looking for the runners. Nice little trick. Looking for Lucas down the line. He plays it to Lucas.
Too heavy,
over,
heavy
hits
touch.
It. Lucas gets there and can't. He digs out across.
Moura sexuals.
He digs out across really well there. Lo Celso can't quite reach it.
World class from Moura there.
World class speed, I would say.
Sim, say happy birthday to Danny.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Big up, Danny. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Danny.
Which Danny?
It's Jazz Lee says, please say happy birthday to Danny, massive fan. Come on.
Big up, Danny.
Say happy birthday,
Happy
John.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, this is the best one yet. Doherty Doolittle.
Very good.
The last king of Tottenham.
So what's been our favourite? Who's won? Who won the movie one?
I think...
Kane!
Kane, it's
go!
3! Spurs are
3-0.
3-1 up. Harry Kane has got one. There we
Who got
go.
the assist?
Kane can only score in the
Was it?
Kane can only score in the Conference League.
He's
Yeah,
found his
apparently.
level, everyone. Kane has found his level.
Harry Kane has made it 3.
Disrespect is real.
Nice finish. Slides into the far corner. Nice finish from Harry Kane. Good pass as well. I think from Lucas. Need to watch it
Brilliant ball.
again.
Who was that by?
Is it Doherty there? Then Lucas.
There's a wonderful pass here. I don't know who it's
Lucas.
from. Oh, it's from Lucas.
Nice ball by Lucas, and there's Kane.
You too, man. You too.
I mean, Kane had to stretch for it. He did have to stretch for it. He does well
Look at
to
this.
get on the end
Look
of it.
at that. Cutting.
Yeah, good pass. I mean, a bit slightly overhit, I would say. Kane had to stretch.
Kane
and he
made
just
that
gets
average
there.
ball look like an amazing ball.
He did. And it's a good finish from Kane, and they've made an impact since they've come on the attacking quartet trio, and it's 3-1, and Spurs should really be home and host now in this game.
Yeah, that should seal it probably. If it doesn't seal it, then we are desperately in trouble.
Take them off now. Shall we take
Yeah,
them off?
honestly, we got another 2 subs.
Yeah.
So just talking about Scarlett then,
Yeah,
could you not say, I mean, it's quite clear there was a change since he came off and Kane and Lucas and Son came on.
obviously.
But could you not also say, in terms of for Scarlett, he didn't have enough service? Because that's the typical cliched thing, isn't it? But in hindsight, would you say that he still could have done more?
He could have done more, because I think when he came back for his build-up play, his touches were loose. He wasn't making it stick. Oh, Skip's gone off and Højbjerg's on.
Højbjerg's on.
I think in what he had available to him, he could have done more. But in terms of actually scoring and creating chances and stuff,
Because he was very isolated. He didn't seem
yeah,
like
he
was
did.
getting
There wasn't
involved enough.
It was there weren't
But
many opportunities to
do
be
you
able to be one-on-one. And
But you could argue
Stuff
that's
like
not,
that.
he didn't get service, but I think he could have still come back a little bit and tried to get more
I'm
involved.
saying he
and-
did, but when he did come back, he wasn't very good. His passes were loose and stuff
Not
like
that
that.
I'm knocking the guy. I'm just saying that. I'm just trying
No,
to.
but when
I'm
people-
trying to apply the same argument you have with other strikers when they're off form. Let's say people go, you say about Kane, hasn't been getting the service. I'm just saying, could you still apply that to Scarlett?
The difference I would say with Kane, and with Scarlett is, what I see with Kane anyway is when he does come deep, I generally think his touch is usually good, his pass usually comes off, and he looks for runners. Scarlett, when he came deep, I would say he was either out-muscled or was bullied off the ball. His touch wasn't very good, and he wasn't able to allow to keep the move flowing, which, look, you could say the same for Kane as well.
At all, really.
I saw him came a few times.
Did you?
A few times,
I didn't
and it wasn't very good. And I think in a game like today, you're not playing a Premier League team. He's got to hopefully, you'd have thought the team could put in situations where he's putting through on goal or maneuver situations where he can get some shots, and we just weren't able to do that.
He's never going to be kind of aggressive in there and like beat them kind of physically, is he?
No,
you know
not
what
on
I mean?
this stage.
So
rarely.
I think that. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? So I think that you got to remember with Scarlett, the guy's 17 years old and everything is a learning curve.
That's what I'm saying. I think
everything is a learning curve.
Yeah, he's 17.
You've got to give him a pass, you know? Like, he didn't get enough service. You could argue he didn't get enough service in that first half.
No one's saying he's not good enough.
I'm trying to say you've got to give him a bit of a pass there.
Sure. Look, he's 17. He's always going to be difficult. You shouldn't have that much responsibility on your head as sub-striker when you're 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when I don't feel like he's physically ready.
That was anyway the kind of the point I was trying to make.
I don't think he's physically ready.
It doesn't look like it.
He doesn't look like he's physically ready at the moment.
Still looks like a junior,
Sean Clark says John has got a massive Morection right now.
Of course, it's a great ball.
Here's Lo Celso. Lucas is there. He's going to go for Son. He goes looking for Son in behind. It's a weak pass. And Mura can intercept.
People are still coming in with their movies.
Doherty is Højbjerg wins it. Doherty, his pass is blocked. It's going to be a throw to Spurs. Romero. I just don't think Scarlett should be in the team right now. I don't think. But the problem is we have to be.
What if Son and Mura came on instead of it was
not Kane? And I'd like to see what would have happened.
Something might have happened.
Yeah, I would like to see what would have happened.
They're giving it away in a dangerous area there. Spurs.
Oh, here comes he slipped it.
They fell over, and Romero's going to pick up the piece.
I'd like to see what would have happened if it was Scarlett.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that.
That's why I was saying I wanted him on for 90 minutes today.
Or even with Kane, put two up top, see if he can play off each other.
I didn't think they needed to bring on Kane and Son.
No.
At least just one of them, you know what I mean?
All right, Lucas cuts inside. Nice bit of play from Lucas. Lo Celso, 1-2. Lucas with a nice touch. Looking for Son, and it's a poor ball.
No, he got...
It's a poor ball. It was. He got intercepted. Oh, Højbjerg, it's a foul? No, referee says play on. Lo Celso out wide. Son's coming forward. Lo Celso. Back to Son. Reguilon. Højbjerg. Kane. Højbjerg. Winks. Can he turn? He turns well. Here's Kane. To Lucas. Trying to combine, and it's another poor ball from
What do you mean
Lucas.
another poor ball? No, the other one, he got closed out, man.
No, there was a poor ball. He could have found Son. Didn't find him. And a foul.
That's a foul. Wins a foul. Wins a foul, Sim. Come on.
It's a foul. Yellow card. The guy didn't really need to swing there.
Who's your favourite player, Ben?
We went through this. I said Son.
Yeah, but is that just for the game, or is that real? You know, like, is that over the last season, this season, or
my favourite player at Spurs right now is Son.
Yeah, okay.
He's our best player.
Yeah.
Why is your favourite player Mura over Son? I don't get that.
Because he's underrated. You wanted to see him gone in the summer, didn't you?
No, not
you
at all.
did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he was one of your ones that you said. And I said, I remember I wrote blasphemy in the comments section under.
Yeah, it's not that I wanted to see him sold. I said if we were going to sell a winger, he would definitely be one of the ones to go first.
Yeah, I just think that
I definitely want to see Lamela go before him.
I guess I like to champion a bit of an underdog. You know, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, but it's not just about being, you're talking about quality
giving it away
from what you see. Son is clearly better.
Not this season, actually, I have to say. Even though he scored
Even
3.
this season.
No, I don't think he has.
If Lucas was out for the season and Son was out for the season, who would we miss more?
Well, for goals, you'd say Son. Yeah,
just the
But
team.
I would actually, because of the goals, you know, you could say Son's probably been the most
Where
important.
where would we finish higher in the league if Lucas missed his whole season or Son?
Of course, because he can finish the chances off.
What about Kane or Mura?
I think Kane still.
Not on the current form.
I would say that on the weekend, out of all the players, Mura seemed to know what it meant, that North London derby.
Yeah.
Just no one was with him.
No one else was
No
there.
one was with
No one
him.
was on
He
his
was just doing
wavelength.
runs all the time by himself. No one
Yeah.
was following him. It was
Oh,
just
nice play from Reguilon. And
Oh,
Lo
great
Celso,
touch.
nice touch. Here's Son. He's in behind Son. He's got Kane. He's got Lucas. He finds Kane. And it's 4. I
brilliant.
told you Kane would come on and score 2.
Yeah,
Come on.
I told you.
Mura.
I told you Kane would
Mura
come on
to
and score
score.
2.
Yeah.
Harry
Actually,
Kane,
fair play,
Tottenham
you predicted
4,
that.
Yeah.
Mura
You
1,
predicted that bang on.
and that was all human.
What did you say,
wasn't
4-1?
it? All
I said
human.
4-0, but I said would be 1-0 up, and then Kane will come on and
That's
score
actually
2.
yeah. Fair play. Fair play.
You actually got it pretty spot on. A wonder goal out of it, pretty much. A pop shot from 25
He's found
yards.
his level, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, found my level predictions. Come on.
No, Kane has found his level.
That was all about Sonny though. Look at that.
No, Lo Celso, what
And
a touch
Lo Celso,
that is.
that for me was.
And Son does
Lo
well
Celso's
there.
on
Oh,
this.
look at that touch.
Lovely
by
play
Sonny,
by
though.
Son. Good ball as well, actually. On a plate for Kane.
Bit of a
Nice finish.
well,
Easy finish.
I think the finish could have been a little bit more in the corner.
Could have been, but
because the goalie
just, you know,
he has
keep
the
it
whole
low.
goal and he
Yeah, it
actually-
wasn't the best, but he got a couple. He's got a couple of goals.
Can't we love Kane and Son and Mura?
It's funny whenever we give Son any sort of bad rating in the player ratings, we get hounded.
I know. Recruiting.
Yeah, they're so defensive about Son.
It'd be good if Moore and Son scored now, wouldn't it?
A lovely play by Sonny, to be fair.
Yeah.
Good run.
Actually, Lo Celso, that was the
Yeah,
move
yeah.
started with Lo Celso there.
Yeah, it was all good. Very good stuff from
Movies
them
are
two.
still coming in here.
Kane doesn't love you. Matthew Garcia says Son is better than Lucas, but John is entitled to his opinion.
He's obviously better, but I'm just saying Moore is underrated. That's all I've ever said.
Mura
Why
is
do you rate him?
underrated.
I think he's underrated because for the first half of last season he couldn't even get in the team,
I agree with that.
and you know that's
You think
tragic.
so?
To me.
You
That's
think
tragic.
you think he should be a
should have
guaranteed starter?
At the moment, yeah, definitely.
No, I'm not talking about at the moment. In general, the
Yeah.
quality of play he is.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess in the team we have now, yeah.
I
But
think
I would
he's-
say
apart
I would
from the
say
Wolves
yes, but
game,
not when Bale was in the team.
No, not when Bale was there. When
apart from the Wolves game this season, I think he's been excellent. Absolutely excellent.
He's been good.
do you reckon what other teams above us does he get into?
None.
Yeah, but Kane wouldn't get into any teams.
Yeah, he would
above
get
us
into
right
all
now.
of them. He would get into all
No,
of
he
them.
wouldn't.
He would.
Of course he would.
He would.
Not right now.
Even right
We're
now.
not talking about right now. We're talking about them as players.
I thought we were talking about.
No, I'm talking about
No,
forget
we're talking
current
about,
form.
We're talking about on right now.
No, we're talking about them as I said, the quality of player.
Yeah, but well, that's a completely different argument then, isn't it?
no, but that's what I was talking about. I said should be a guaranteed starter. You said yes.
I'm just want to talk
And I
about
said,
what
I'm
I'm
talking
seeing
about-
on the pitch this season. You know, and how
Well,
certain
well,
players
very
play.
convenient. You want to keep it to that very stringent 6 games.
Well,
I'm
there's
talking
only
about in
been 6
general.
games.
I know, but forget that. I'm just saying in general. You're saying Lucas is underrated. I'm saying
I
what
do believe that.
what team does he get in ahead
Lucas
of?
is underrated.
He is
It doesn't,
underrated.
doesn't mean he gets into bloody every team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He doesn't get into anyone better than us, apart from maybe Leicester and West Ham.
Here's Lo Celso, Kane, Lo Celso over the top. Here's Reguilon. Oh, he slips at the final
Nearly
moment.
claimed his man the match there.
So
Nearly claimed
close.
it.
Good play,
He
Lo
chipped that
Celso.
in,
Lo
Lo
Celso,
Celso.
lovely play by Lo Celso.
Darren JD says Ben doesn't like John. What's that all about? I love
Is that
John.
true, Ben?
No, I love you, John. If they want to bring that narrative, you know, we can have some fisticuffs if you want.
Get the key out. Get the lollipop out. Who's this coming on? Emerson.
Who's better, Lucas or Aaron Lennon?
What, right? What do you mean? Prime?
Yeah, Prime.
Oh, Aaron Lennon.
Aaron Lennon.
Of course.
Eric Lonoff. Man of the match performance, I'd say.
Played Reggie.
For Emerson, why? Alright.
Daniel Mandich says, John's alright, give him a break.
Who said he was
Jordan.
alright?
Hello, Jordan. How you doing, mate?
Who's not giving John a break?
Don't know.
You bully.
To going off foul play. Oh, Son's closing him down. Emerson closing down.
Aaron. Oh, here's it. Aaron Lennon in his prime was average.
Here's Mura. Nice play from Højbjerg.
Who's that cutting it out?
Højbjerg. Son now. Lay it off, Sonny. Lay it off. Tries to turn. Gets it back to Roden. Here's Emerson. Roden. Some winks.
Not wrong.
Anyway, they got my goal difference on these watch-alongs has gone up now.
Yeah, definitely.
True.
It's only because we're here to bring it through.
Winks fires into Lo Celso, who can't keep under. He tracks back, but can't win it back as well, and he goes to the right back.
I'm running out of
His
ideas.
ball played for nice play by Roden.
I'm running out of ideas for depressing-looking thumbnails for these videos. You know, for the what?
Next one, you have to get like a screen and just smash it or something. Smashing a mirror. We have to buy a prop gun and have it to your head. Or Spurs could actually win a game. How about that? That would be nice. All right, not long to go. Come on, guys. There's 10 minutes. We haven't got 1,000 likes yet. Come on, let's get 1,000 likes,
haven't
guys.
mentioned the magical word yet.
Well, Albuquerque. Come on, guys. Just scroll down, smash the like button. Really would appreciate all the support. It really does help get seen. It helps us with the YouTube algorithms. Helps with my block nose. It helps with everything. If you just scroll down and smash the like button, it's absolutely free to do.
Agenda?
Really appreciate if you do like the stream.
You got a Delhi agenda.
So Footwear just says I've got a Delhi agenda. I'm always
against him.
No, I'm not.
You said Delhi to
be
man
the best
match.
player today. Were you not watching this? What's his name? John Edits.
And
Everyone
Marcel
dig him out in the
Bursky
comment
says,
section. Tell him.
Wait, why does Sim hate John?
Why do I hate John now?
Sim,
hates
why do you
John
hate me?
Because we're sparring partners.
Okay.
Sim hates John because John likes Mura.
I like Mura. I got
You
nothing.
don't love him like I do, Sim. You don't
No one
love
loves him like you do.
Exactly.
Captain
Super
of
chat.
the Mura Sexual Fan Club.
Yeah.
Dan Ansnell says,
Here's
after
Kane.
the-
Nice ball.
After the lack of
Terrible
passion,
pass.
Carrot
Nearly
Cup
close.
and Arsenal game, do you think any Spurs players would perform better in different roles?
Do you think what?
Any Spurs player will perform better in different roles?
That they're playing now. Yeah, well, Lo Celso keeps getting shifted to the right. I want him playing in the centre.
Even when he plays in the centre, though,
what?
he doesn't do well recently.
But I want him playing more centrally. I want to see him consistently there. Anyone else in different roles? Not really. Don't know.
Another comment here. Sim just disagrees with everyone.
I disagree with everyone. I disagree with that. I disagree with everyone.
His blouses.
Sim's a bully. Do you feel bullied, John? Sometimes, right?
Sometimes.
I knew you were going to say that.
I've seen people in the comments say you bully me before, Sim.
Bully you?
Yeah.
Get over it.
It's not me, it's people in the comments. Oh. Sim's just one big bully.
Ashley knows.
Prime
knows
Bell,
what he's talking
Prime
about.
Lennon. Prime Bell has to be. Sorry,
Yeah,
Ashley.
Of course, yeah.
What did Ashley say? Ashley
Is
Chanel.
that Ashley?
No, it's Ashley Chanel.
Is that Ashley male? Ashley female?
Male.
How do you know?
This is
Chanel
Chanel.
them.
Okay.
It's gone.
All right, Spurs just playing it around now. Doesn't look like they are bothered about getting more goals at this
Quite
point.
hard to get into this, isn't it? It's just...
We're in the 84th, 5th minute.
Lo Celso now, down the line to Lucas. Trying to wins a corner. Does well there, Lucas, actually.
Ashley Chanel says, Sim is lovely, leave him alone.
Thank you, Ashley.
Jazz Lee saying, nothing better than 3 good-looking men talking about football.
Which channel's that?
Yeah, what channel are you on? Yeah. I want to go to that channel, yeah.
Sean Clark says, I'm converting into a Mura sexual after this performance.
Good.
Ahan
good,
Baliv says, mate, it's 2 a.m. here in India. I have a maths exam tomorrow and I have no
Celso
clue
whips
what I'm
in the
doing
corner,
here.
Goalie gets the punch to it.
He says, I've got a maths exam tomorrow and I've got no clue what I'm doing here. Love you guys. Come on, you Spurs.
James Flower, this one's for you, John, says, how can Lucas be underrated? He doesn't score or assist.
Yeah, but if you watch him, he's coming very deep to collect the ball and he's making things happen. And he's actually, I would say, most of the time putting in the most energy on the pitch than any other player. Lucas.
Lucas.
I think he's often putting in the most energy, and I think he takes the most risks out of any player on the pitch. And I think just it's because the people ahead of him are too static, and people aren't on his wavelength.
No,
half the
but
time.
I disagree.
Like even here, you know, he's looking to make things happen.
But even when he had a better team around him, he still doesn't provide what we need him to. I don't think. I think he does.
I just don't think that. You know, like you always say, I just don't think that's his. You think that's because of the Champions League. You think that's his game.
No, but that's my beef with him.
Even think little things like that.
That's my beef with him. My beef with him is that he can score so many.
Look how deep he is here. Of course he's and how many players are ahead of him.
Oh, lovely play, Lo Celso to Kane, and it's a hat trick. A hat trick since coming on. Lovely from Harry Kane.
Harry Kane gets
Lo Celso as well. Is that 2 assists?
Lo Celso's got another.
Lovely assist by Lo Celso.
Harry Kane's first ever Conference League hat trick. Come on.
5-1.
What a team. 5-1 to the Tottenham. Come on.
The first player to get a hat trick in the Conference League, Europa League and Champions League.
You think Harry Kane's earned his place for weekend?
Well, definitely, actually.
Oh, I think, he doesn't have, he's always going to play. There's Harry Kane with the hat trick. That's 5 goals for the season for Kane. 6 goals for the season for Kane.
And they've all come in the Premier Farmers League.
6 goals, though. It's good for the stat padding.
Who was that with the assist?
Lo Celso.
The showstopper.
He's been all right today, hasn't he?
Cuts inside. Nice ball to Kane.
He's
just on. Oh, it might have been off, actually. But nutmeg through ball as well. Lovely finish by Kane into the far corner. 5-1 to Tottenham. One touch and finish. Too easy, really, isn't it?
Was
too easy.
Yeah.
Touch on the left. You're not getting that time in the Premier League to take a touch and shoot.
No
you're not getting that time in the box
only
like
in
that.
Our penalty area.
Yeah, literally. In our penalty area, you'll have a time to take an air shot and then still put it in the back of the net. 5-1 to Spurs. What I was saying about Lucas Moura is why I rag on him about not getting more goals. Yeah, why? The reason is because I know he has the quality to do it. He has a good shot. No, he has a good shot, and he can when he gets in position, he can have a good fashion. He can have a good finish.
You've almost got this,
but he never does it on a consistent basis. He never does it, and he can do it. I want him to be better than he is, and he can be better than he is, and that's what frustrates me so much. He has a good shot. If he didn't have a good shot, I wouldn't have that much of beef with him not getting more goals and assists, but he does. He can score and he can assist as well, but he doesn't do it.
But there's so many players that he put. I mean, he's less frustrating than a lot of players that we've got.
Like who?
Like Lo Celso, like Dele Alli. I think he puts in way more than those.
Okay, I don't disagree with that. I don't
Sim rags on those players
too.
Yeah, of course I do.
So much Lo Celso.
Oh yeah,
Dele Alli.
Dele Alli I rag on a lot.
Oh.
Just say a nice word about him, Sim, today.
Lovely pass for Kane's goal.
Yeah. that's the sort of tainted by
why is it tainted, John? Why is it tainted?
Individual.
That was a lovely assist for the Kane finisher.
Do you think if we get the Mura sexual fan club big enough, maybe he'll come in?
Maybe
to the studio.
I'd hope so. I love that.
If we can get it trending.
That'd be brilliant. COYS.
It's hard not to love Mura.
I do love Mura.
He's such a lovely little lucky charm.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
great.
Do you not think?
Well, I don't know about lucky charm.
I don't know about lucky charm, but
What do you mean?
How can he be a lucky charm when we're so bad?
No, I'm talking about just like Champions League, semi-final, and I don't know. He's just got that little.
he's a big. I'll give you something about Lucas. I'll tell you something about Lucas. He does step up in the big games.
He's a big game player.
He's a big game player. He's very. But I tell you why he's a big game player, because his qualities, as I've said this to Ben before, he's one of the best in the league at what he's good at. He's one of the best in the league. So I think the big teams, they tend to underestimate him a lot, and he steps up all the time. He tries his best, and that's why he always has a good game in the big games. But when it comes to smaller games,
that's the thing.
Yeah, but when it comes to other games, he can be very frustrating. I feel like maybe he's not as motivated. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's motivation.
The whole team are frustrating.
Yeah, maybe, but he doesn't. He's not as good effective sometimes in those other games. That's what annoys me.
He was very frustrating like that in a PSG shirt as well.
Exactly.
With a lot of players around him.
We know that.
You guys.
It's true.
Even when you're trying to give a compliment, it's like a backhanded one.
No, but the whole point.
You won't hear one bad word against Lucas
No, I'm
Moura.
always hearing bad words.
No, but it's not about that. You won't take any criticism against Lucas Moura.
No, I do, because
you won't. Because
I've never heard you say anything bad about him.
because
it's not about saying bad something about it. But if you say one thing about him, like yeah, he's been wasteful, like that, you won't have that whatsoever, even if he had.
No, it's because he's obviously.
And it's the same with Sim about Harry Kane.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he's world class. I'm not saying he's the perfect player. Like Sim calls Harry Kane the perfect striker.
I said he's world class. Yeah.
I'm just saying that
Kane is a world class striker.
It's just the amount of shit that you give him. I'm trying to give him props.
You're a balancing act. No, we give Lucas
out.
a lot of praise when he's worth it. Yeah, we do. I remember when their game against Arsenal, we were licking his ass that game.
What, the recent one?
No, when the first North London derby at White
you
Hart
gave
Lane.
him 5 out of 10 on the weekend.
Yeah, he was a 5 out of 10.
He was not a 5 out of 10. He was the best player.
He was.
Which was a 5 out of 10.
Exactly. That's how bad we were. That's not a reflection on Lucas. That's a bad.
He was a 6 or 7 out of 10.
So you're giving us shit for giving us one mark
7.
rating.
I think he was a 7 out of 10.
That's nah.
I just don't think so.
6 max.
Oh, a ball from Galini and Son's offside.
I was looking back at the ratings and I thought maybe I should have given him a 6, but that's tops. What did he do apart from run out their defence?
Well, that's exactly what you want him to do.
It's what you want him to do, but there was nothing on the end of it.
That's because no one is on his wavelength.
Okay.
Someone's down.
For them.
Scofleck.
Good pronunciation.
No, I feel bullied now, guys.
You deserve it.
They're ganging up on me.
How are we getting up here? I said the same thing to you as I said to Sim.
Lovely play by Kane.
I wonder if Scarlett stayed on, whether he might have got a goal.
Got a hat-trick.
I wonder if he might have got a goal, though.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen it, to be honest.
Isn't it?
I would have liked to have
Because
seen
if Son and
that.
Mura came on and Scarlett stayed on,
It's full time. It's 5-1 to Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
We are off and running in the Europa Conference League with our first league win. A first in the group, right?
Yeah, and we are top of the group because Rennes, I think, only won 2-1. Rennes won 2-1. Well, it's still playing there, but it's 2-1. So Spurs are top of the group on goal difference.
Euros.
Oh, no, we're not.
Euros. Well, we're not.
Oh, no, we are.
We should be.
No, we are. They have just took away the Spurs result
Should
for a
be.
second. But anyway, Tottenham top the group at the moment. 2 games gone. Next game is Vitesse away. But thank you everyone for watching today. Let's go into the instant match reaction. What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. Tottenham 5, Mura 1. But, you know, it was actually hard work for majority of the game. Tottenham really not doing much.
Well, the first 10 minutes was all right.
Yeah,
the first 10 minutes was great, but after that...
I call it hard work. They had a period in
I
the
think it was
second half.
easy, to be
Yeah, I think it was
honest.
easy.
I was saying hard work in terms of not doing anything in the game, and like it looked like just an average game, hard to watch and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hard work to watch. That definitely was true. Yeah.
Hard game to watch because after 7 minutes, we played well for those 7 minutes, getting two goals. But after that, up until the substitutions, it was nothing in that game whatsoever.
Yeah.
They actually look like the worst team I've actually probably maybe even ever seen.
Yeah.
And yet they actually came back into it second half, the first 10 minutes or so, didn't they?
Yeah, before we brought the big guns on.
And their goal actually was actually outstanding. Volley from the edge of the area.
Yeah, but it's almost as if we got those two.
He looked surprised when he scored. He didn't even know how to celebrate when he scored.
But we got 2 goals in the opening 7 minutes of the
Yeah.
game. We're 2-0 up after 7 minutes, and we thought it was going to be, what we were thinking, how many goals we're going to get in this game. Delhi got a penalty. Lo Celso scored a nice goal. But we just took our foot off the gas. We just didn't. We decided like it was 2-0. We're just gonna see out the game. It looked like at the time, but like we didn't stop like going forward more. We weren't creative. There wasn't much movement. And you know what? Considering because we still had a bit of talent on the pitch. Hill was there. You had Delhi there. Scarlett was obviously looking to make an impression, but unfortunately. We were 2-0 up, and I don't know whether it was lack of quality or lack of structure or maybe the players' mentality, but we just didn't do anything until Son, Kane and Lucas came on after an hour, and we literally we barely had a shot even, and that was quite concerning, I would say, because even with the changes, you still expect Nuno to have these players in a position where they should be creating a lot of chances against the opposition, it doesn't matter who we have on the pitch.
Shows how reliant we are on them, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. I mean, and it did make a huge difference. Like within the first 30 seconds of them coming on, you could see the difference. And there was like a through ball that nearly went through. The pace of Son, the build-up play. Kane obviously got his goal. He took the goals really well. And you'd have to say that you actually predicted 4-0, didn't you?
Yeah.
And in the end, it was pretty. And you actually said Kane would come on and
score. I said score too. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a training exercise for the first half, and then second half. It went a little bit slower. They came into it a little bit more. Then the substitutes were made. Were you happy with were you glad they made the substitutions
not
or not?
Really. I mean, first 10 minutes of the second half, I thought we were absolutely shocking, and Mura actually really grew into that game in the first 10 minutes of the second half. We make those subs, but I didn't think we needed to bring on Son, Kane and Mura. Maybe 2 of the 3 or 1 of the 3 I thought would have done the job. And I thought we probably would have done the job anyway if none of them would have come on. But I think that, maybe bring one of them on. I would have kept Dane Scarlett on for the 90. But Giovanni Lo Celso, let's talk about him, because I thought he really grew into the game after those subs came on. How many assists did he get today?
2 assists and a goal in the end.
So 2 assists and a goal. Yeah, he scored in the first 7 minutes, but he didn't really strut his stuff until those
Once he
players
went
came
centrally.
on.
Once he went centrally, he really became alive. He started playing through balls. He set the tone. I think a minute after Son came on, he played him through on goal, and they created openings. And I thought he did come alive in the central areas. Got 2 really good assists as well. Nearly got another one for Reguilon as well. Little dink over the back four, which Reguilon nearly got in the end of. So very good from Lo Celso, and maybe that earns him a start on Sunday. But with Ndombele not getting any minutes, I'm not sure whether that tells me he's thinking about Ndombele for Sunday already. Anyway.
Do you think like that? Because I tend not to think that if a player plays well against a real Farmers team, that they deserve a shot on the weekend, because we've seen that time and time again where you have a player like Harry Winks who'd be absolutely BS in the Premier League.
But I know where I disagree.
Where I disagree
is we need. But Lo Celso could be very valuable to our team. Is my point. Bringing Winks doesn't add anything to the team. That's not really there.
But my point is,
Lo Celso does.
I'm just saying you've got to be careful judging.
Yeah, but he had a good game today, and I want to see him. I think a good Lo Celso could be very valuable to us.
Yeah, but this today is no measure of anything.
This is not a litmus test.
No, it's not. But I still think Lo Celso could be used centrally in our midfield, and him playing well today doesn't count against him just because it was a bad.
No, but it doesn't count for him either.
It doesn't put him straight in either.
How can it not count for him?
Because they're absolutely
standard League One side.
So what's the point of playing then?
Because you have to earn your way in slowly. Do you know what I mean? You don't come straight back into the side in place of Ndombele just because you beat.
Yeah, but seeing how we played on Sunday, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe not in place of Ndombele, but I want to see him. He didn't play any minutes on Sunday. I want to see him more involved.
It'll be good to see him get some minutes. I agree.
Or even I wouldn't mind him starting. Really?
Look, I wouldn't mind him starting against Aston Villa this weekend. But at the end of the day, you can't tell anything from these performances.
I'm not saying that, but when there's one thing that about
because even Winks played well.
Yeah.
Are we putting him in?
No, I don't want to put him in. But that's because we've got Skip and Højbjerg. That position for Lo Celso could be up for grabs. I know Ndombele is playing well, but Lo Celso Lo Celso could easily take that position.
I would like to see, if he.
I don't want to see him play on the right. I want to see him play centrally. That's his position. He's a lot more comfortable there. I think he gives a lot more better performances in the central midfield. So I think Lo Celso, look, not based on tonight. I want to see him. I want to see him because I think he's a very good player.
I get. Because I think Lo Celso, he's shown in the past in a Tottenham shirt that he can do it. He really has. But it's been off the boil now for a while for Lo Celso. So I want to see him perform in a better game than this. I want to see him play against Villa, maybe come on with half an hour to go and impact the game and change the game like we know he can. Because back then, like when Jose was here, I think it was just before lockdown, before all the football stopped, he was our best player, hands down. He was controlling games on his own. He was doing stuff on his own.
He was unbelievable then.
So I want to see him get back to that.
Yeah, we all do, don't we?
Exactly.
It's just a shame. It's just, I don't know, every time he starts to come back into it, he gets injured and he's out for a few months.
And international break.
And it just feels as though it's just going to be a Lamela 2.0. And I really hope, I'm praying it's not. Because we can all see there's a player there. If he actually starts to step up and actually become that player, then that's just going to be, he could actually drive this whole team forwards. But it's just his little bit part, his little cameos every now and then. It's just not good enough, is it? It's just like, he's been here,
for a player we've signed for 55 million, we forget.
Hill and Scarlett both started the game, only lasted an hour. What do we make out of their performances in tonight?
I think Hill was very underwhelming tonight. Very underwhelming. I thought a majority of the time he got the ball was bouncing off him. Not many good link-up play from him. He wasn't really finding the pockets like he usually does. I don't know what was wrong with Hill.
I thought Hill was all right.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I do.
I wasn't impressed with him today.
No, he didn't. He wasn't creating so much in the final third, but he was still, I could see he was coming back to try and make 1-2s. He was always his energy was good in that first half, And sometimes you do need a little bit of luck as well, to find the little openings and to pick the pass.
Not against these lot.
Well, sometimes you might not be the one that is in the position to play the pass, whereas another player might have been in the right position.
Yeah, but
I think Hill was all right. I don't think he was dreadful.
If you're playing well and you're a player of Brian Hill's quality and you've got his assets and everything he brings to the game, you'll see him stand out a lot more than he did today, because he didn't stand. It was a poor game from him today. By his standards.
Yeah, I think his passing.
By his high standards, I would say. But I would still like to see him play at the weekend.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not
just
saying
his passing.
I would still like to see him
passing
play.
was off it. His dribbling on the left-hand side didn't get too many opportunities to whipping balls or get shots off or anything like that. I would like to have seen him more really affecting the game in the final third than he really was, unfortunately for me, today. That was a shame. And same goes to Dane Scarlett. Big opportunity for him, 17-year-old starting for Tottenham Hotspur, and he seems still like a boy amongst men, really. I think
a little bit like that.
Physically, as much as technically I'm sure he's a brilliant player, we just he hasn't been able to show that off yet in the Spurs shirt. But that's just because physically he's not there yet.
That's the thing with Dane. That's why I would like to see him stay on for 90 minutes, because when you come off after with half an hour to go, then maybe the game hasn't opened up enough, and you won't see that kind of technical ability. But if he stayed on for 90 minutes with other players coming on around him,
I know that's what
maybe
that's the thing.
Shown his technical ability.
When he's in a front three of Scarlett, Hill, and Lo Celso, that front three, they can put a lot of effort into just stopping Scarlett, because they don't need to take too many players out for the other two, for Hill and Lo Celso, because they're not like senior players. But when you got Son and Kane or Lucas around him, then you'll see space open up for Scarlett, and then he probably would have got a goal.
Yeah, if Son and Lucas came on and Scarlett was left on the pitch, he might have popped up with a goal today, and it would have been the perfect game for him to get his tally underway.
I still think him up front on his own right now, I'm not so sure about it. I think physically, I'm not sure if
he looks a little bit too.
He might need a partner.
He looks a little bit too distant up there. I think it would have been better for him, and I said this after the first half, didn't I? Come back a little bit deeper, just to feel like you're engaged a little bit more with the build-up play, just a little bit, and then you can kind of spring, all together, move up. If you know what I mean. He seemed to sort of wait a little bit too much for the ball, didn't he? And he was just sort of cut a lonely figure up there.
And obviously, look, we won 5-1 in the end, so I don't want to be sound all doom and gloom, but was it concerning how much we did struggle before Kane, Son, and
Lucas and Dele? Do you want to talk about Dele as well?
Well, look, Dele got the penalty and he scored, but didn't do much.
Didn't really do much after
got hauled off after an hour.
I thought Dele a lot in the first half was kind of doing a lot of flicks and not really going anywhere.
Exactly.
I mean, he was getting very involved in the game. He had a lot of touches on the ball, but just didn't do much.
I actually think that's partly the reason why it looked as though Hill wasn't that effective in that first half, because he was trying to link up with Dele, and Dele wasn't quite on the same wavelength as him in terms of the 1-2s and the running off the ball, and he was slowing it down. His little flicks weren't working.
Even the penalty he got, I actually think Dele could have just slotted it home, and he tried a little. He tried some flick, and then he lucky. He actually got lucky to get the penalty,
didn't he?
Yeah, he got lucky to get that penalty. So actually, you know, if he didn't get the penalty, we're all probably complaining about what's he doing with that flick. Why not just put it in the back of the net? So that was annoying. But look, putting that aside and putting individual performances aside, I'm saying, looking at the manager,
finding Nuno,
you know, just after you're reading comments from sources inside the dressing room saying, you know, there are no patterns of play and stuff like that. And, you know, based on tonight, it didn't seem that there are.
There's no patterns of play today. Like we said, first 7 minutes, we got 2 goals, one from a penalty, one with a nice breakaway, Lo Celso finishing it off. But apart from that, what did we do in that first half? In that first half, after 7 minutes, up until the end of that first half, what did we do?
Watch their goal go
Yeah,
in.
that's it. And it was like the game was won already. We're just playing it around. No urgency to get another goal, no movement to try and open up space or anything like that. It was like we were too good to be at this level, it felt like.
That's what it feels like every bloody Conference League and Europa League group stage game. That's what it feels like. And this is what you got to expect by these kind of level of opposition. It's never going to be like.
No, but I think the players like Scarlett and Hill, they're like desperate to impress, I think. So I don't think they would have had that attitude. So then it comes down to.
But it's hard when you're the only ones, though.
I know, but I think even like Skip, Winks was looking to impress. Skip was trying hard. Like I think quite clearly it was structural in a way how our lack of build-up play, and that's concerning because against Mura, even if we had the lineup we had out today, we should be the team should be functioning in a way that they can create a lot more chances than they did tonight. And with the fact we had to rely on individual brilliance from Kane, Son, and Lucas to come on and change it, rather than relying on the structure of the team to be better than the opposition with that level of opposition. That was a bit concerning to me. Look, we did end up winning 5-1. Nuno obviously had run on Kane coming on and score a hat-trick, but
it's embarrassing that we need to rely on Kane and Son and Mura to come on against this level of opposition. It's embarrassing. These lot were no better than a League 1 or League 2 opposition.
Oh, even worse, I would say.
I would say worse. Yeah.
I would say worse.
Literally. Yeah.
A League 2 side could probably finish mid-table or whatever.
And can I just say, Doherty still looked dreadful against this lot.
He did.
He looked dreadful.
There was even nearly scored from a corner today.
There was a moment where he even just passed it backwards in a non-threatening area and he gave the ball away. That was passing backwards.
Yeah.
I know people will watch this thinking you're on 5-1, you're doing your complaining. But at the end of the day, it's just
objectively each
we're
player.
Trying to be objective. We're trying to be objective in what we see. And the fact of the matter is, Mura just got back in the game before Kane. It was 2-1. They were growing.
I think we
in the
still
game.
would have won that.
We probably still would have won, but it wouldn't have been 5-1. Not 5-1.
We'd have won it 2-1.
If you didn't know who both of these teams were, right, and you watched it from the beginning of the second half for those first 10 minutes, you wouldn't know who the Premier League team was.
Yeah, for those first 5 minutes. But every team's going to have a spell for 5 minutes, aren't they, during a game?
You should know. That level of opposition, they shouldn't be having any spell. Honestly, they really shouldn't. Especially when you're 2-0 up and you're in control. You shouldn't let them back in the game whatsoever.
They're going to have a little couple of passes strung together, aren't they?
Yeah, but you shouldn't let them back in the game. That's how.
Yeah, but they're just showing the goal here. I mean, it was like a kind of the ball comes down with snow on it.
Look, the goal was an incredible goal.
Incredible goal.
But that was a sign they then came back in the game before that. We noticed that they'd grown in confidence.
And that's why he made the sub so quickly.
Yeah, that's why you can see it happening.
But you know what's frustrating is like Nuno. It was a bit of in-game management from Nuno, you could say, right?
Yeah, which
we want to see this at the weekend. Yeah. We want to see him making dramatic changes when it's not going right. When you're 2-0 down, make those changes. Bring on the double substitution. He doesn't do that quick enough in these games, but he did it today for some reason.
You know why? It's because those players are starting and we don't have anyone on the bench that can come on and change things.
Or he trusts to come on and change it.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's maybe what it is as well. He doesn't trust the secondary players, the fringe players.
And you can see why, because you saw how they played today.
And you did, exactly. He started.
And when they come on, they don't do anything either.
But there are, but that has been a question mark over him, hasn't it? His in-game management and the ability to change things up when you're 2-0 down.
It seems as like he doesn't have a plan B ever. But look, that is our instant match reaction, guys. Thank you everyone for watching today. We'll be back with a post-match fan show very soon. So thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs. Bye.